connect again. That happened earlier, so hopefully we get a good stream. Thank you all for coming in. Thank you all for supporting the live. Feel free to give me that thumbs up. Also, click that subscriber button as well as that bell to get notifications of when I go live and post content. Appreciate all of you being here. So, hopefully, we have a good streaming experience today. Thank you so much for coming in. And you guys can hear me clearly. Everything's good and all is well in these YouTube streets. So, I appreciate you all being here. Let me know if there's any questions as you prepare to come in and connect with me, and we're going to go live, okay? So we're going to go live on those TikTok streets very soon, very shortly. If you're new to my room, go ahead and put in the chat, hello, how you doing? Say I'm new. Or I'm returning because you got the notification and you tap to watch. So put that in the chat as well. I appreciate you all joining me. We're going to get started very soon. We're going to talk about all things going live. Hello, how are you? How did the other interview go? How did it go? Did you do it yet? How did it go? Hopefully it went well, and all is well. I'm praying for you. You're on my prayer list. I just left it. Oh, nice. How did you feel? How did it go? I hope it went well, friend. Oh my gosh, that's good. That's good news. Hold on one second. My do not disturb. There we go. I'm praying that it went well. I think it went really well. I should hear something by the end of the week. Thanks for praying for me. I'm praying for you, friend. Yep. This is your time. This is your time. And as you go through these experiences, it's a learning experience. So if it's not for you, I always say, it's for us, it's for us. That's how I feel about life. You know you're prepared for the next one. All right, so that's the way I will look at it. Don't be done, feeling a certain way for any long time. Just get back up and keep doing what you need to do. I still can't see anything on your lives on my phone. I don't know. So this is my other account. I'm gonna go on YouTube. I did it this morning, and I said hi in the chat. So I'm on the phone. Let me find me. So okay, I'm there. So I'm gonna find myself. I'm gonna click the little circle to make sure I'm looking at the live one. So there I am. I'm talking. It lets me chat. I'm gonna say hello. So it lets me do it. I just said hello. So I don't know if you're seeing something else. This is a different account. So what? Weird. Yeah. So it's working. This is the mobile. Because I checked it earlier. I was like, well, let me just check to see. Because I did an update. I did have an update to do on here. And I did do it. And I was like, okay, well, that's good that maybe it's working now. It looks different here. When you click to heart the live, I didn't know you had to do that. Then the screen pulls up. Okay, that's different. That tells you I never come to the phone version of this. I never come to the mobile side. Oh, okay. Interesting. Who knew? That's how you can shop and share. So, and then it has the shopping feature. Remember you said you don't see the products at times? So you can have the shop here. And that's how you see the products. Oh, okay. There we go. Oh, okay. So who knew? So you don't see any of that. Hello, friends. How are you? I just realized everybody is in here. Hello. How are you? I'm gonna go live in a second. Um, Thank you all for being here. Appreciate you all joining the live. Nope. So you don't see any of that. I don't know. Um, is it your device? I don't know. I can hear myself. I'm loud. I need to turn the volume down. But interesting. Yeah, that's where everything is. Oh, it's actually down here too. There's the little shopping cart here too. So shopping cart is there, or it's there if you hit the thumbs up. You can get to it a couple different ways. Oh, I just paused. You said, but if I swipe up, you said, what'd you say? But if I swipe up, it puts me in a different live. I see everything and can comment. And you still have the badge as the moderator. So nothing's changed there. Yeah, I don't know. Did I put you in timeout? Let me check. I don't think I did. You yesterday you muted somebody. Interesting. Love comments. You just sent me something on TikTok. Yeah, I see. You're commenting. You must be commenting from your computer. Huh. Let me see what you sent me. Yeah, I don't know.
Thank you, Sabas, for the hiding.
I see what it is. Screenshot for some. Yeah.
Thank you,
So.
Sabas, for the hiding. Thank you, everybody who's sending gifts, you guys.
Yeah, you're putting comments in. I see it. Yeah. And then I guess you're showing that there's no comments here. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you. I have no clue. Huh. Yeah, I have no clue. Yes, but there was in the girls' line. There was. Yeah, I saw where you were typing. You hit the click. You hit the comment box and you were able to type. Yeah, and then you went back to me. I don't know. Well, thank you, friend. Appreciate that. Welcome to the room, everybody. Let me know if you guys have questions. We're going to go over to the TikTok streets. I appreciate you all being here. Thank you so much for joining me. Let me know if you guys have questions. Dang, I was going to play along. Oh, really? Jim Day, welcome to the room, friends. Appreciate you all coming in. You said Jim Day every day. Well, welcome, friend. We're talking about going live, too. Let me know if you have questions about that. So, I don't know what to tell you. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on. Yeah, I'm looking at my chat. Yeah, I'm looking at it from this side. It's there. That's weird that you don't see that. Interesting. So, yeah. So you only can look at me from the computer side. Huh. YouTube do better. Let me start this over. All right. I've been disowned. I don't know. YouTube said you're the #1 commenter. That's how they treating you. It's the #1 commenter. YouTube's like, no, I'm not like your #1 comment anymore. That's weird. I don't know. I don't even know what to do. I'm curious if it's on my end, but I can't see. I mean, I don't see anything. And it's weird that it's happening as you're here. So I don't see any reason why I would not allow you to chat. Yeah, interesting. Your #1 commenter can't comment. YouTube, do better. Do better. Wow. Anyway, I'm gonna uninstall and try it again. Okay. Maybe that's it from the app side. Yeah, that's weird though. Yeah, I can't. And I was like, well, maybe somehow you've been comments are hidden, but that's not the case. No, I see you. Yeah. Yeah, I'm putting time out because it says put you in timeout. Using my puff is cute. Well, you know what? It's funny. My husband said it was cute too. I said, y'all just used to me. I ain't had the puff in a minute. I know he know I ain't had it in a minute. So I'm sure he got tired of this puff at one point. But he did the same thing. He was like, "Oh, I like the puff." I was like, "Dude, that's because you ain't seen it in like 12 months." So it's like, of course you like it. It's a new look, huh? But I used to wear this puff every day. This was my look for the longest. It was so easy just to brush it up and put it up, and that was it. And he's like, "Oh, like it's brand new." I was like, "Dude, it's been a year." It's been a year. So yes, thank you for the puff, though. Thank you for the compliment. Um, he said I got comments back left a lot. I had to reinstall. Weird that only affected your room. Wow. Yeah, that is weird. Okay. Okay, sorry to hear that. Well, it made me also update the app, so that was good. So when you told me I was messing up and it was messing up for you, it was like, but she gotta be right, and you were. I needed to uninstall and reinstall it myself. Well, I needed to update it myself. So I did my part too. So that was good. All right, we're gonna do the second live of the day. Let me get going. Today is one of those days where I'm dragging, definitely dragging a little bit. Um, you said useful. Hashtag useful. I'm excited for you, friend. I'm hoping everything goes as planned for your interview. I wanna hear some good news. Good news for you. You are past due for some really good news. So this is your time. So we're gonna hopefully this week's gonna go by really quickly. You get your good news really quickly too. Me too. Thank you, Doc. You're welcome. You're welcome. I know you. I know you passed due. You're like, look here. I know I've been past due, but I'm naming that for you because I know, you know, you go through, the issues at work and all that stuff. Nobody wants to endure that for long. You're looking for your breakthrough and that moment to break away, and it's time. It's your time. So we're gonna put that and speak it into existence. It's happening. It's happening. All right, friend. And if it doesn't, your time is still around the corner. Breakthrough is still coming. Still coming. All right. I don't want us to feel defeated. Coming. Everything is part of a process. It's a stepping stone. So you're good. You're good. You're doing what you need to do. So I just had to say all that too, just in case. All right, friends, we're gonna get ready to go live. Thank you so much for being here. If you guys are in the room, feel free to like the live. Thank you all who have joined the live stream and have liked the live goals. That's it, friends. Keep those goals going. You got it. Let me know if there's questions as you guys come in as well. We want to make sure we are supporting you guys as live streamers or up and coming live streamers if you're new and you're watching in a recorded version of this. I want to make sure you guys are getting what you need. So feel free to ask questions even in the recording. And then we're going to go live on TikTok. I've been talking about monetization. You know what? I have to say this. I was surprised how many people are not fully aware of how to monetize. And like, what does it look like? I spent a lot of time, I jokingly said I was doing league readings. So I was interpreting people's readings of their leagues today. So I may do a little bit of that this morning or this afternoon, but it was funny because I was just like, okay, who wants their league read? Like I was a tarot card reader. It's like, who wants me to interpret your league? So that's how I spent my 10 o'clock live doing that. And so yeah, that's actually a really cute idea. It's what I ended up doing. It was a cute idea because so many people like, me next. It's like, really? Like, here's what you need to do. You gotta go live later. Make sure what the reading is telling me. So yeah, there's a lot of people who just don't understand it. So I guess it's the good thing. So we'll see. I know people want to figure out how to make money and how to do this and what does it look like. And obviously the steps to do is one thing, but understanding the why and how from a monetization perspective is another. So I think it's helpful. All right, let me go live. TikTok live streaming. We're talking all things going live. If you are looking to earn money online, how to monetize your live stream. Come in, ask questions. We are talking how to go live, how to earn on your live stream. How you doing, Sharon? Welcome to the room. Those coming in, thank you so much for being here. Feel free to grab that daily heart me. I'm about to go live myself on my backup page too. So thank you all for joining the room. Appreciate you coming in. Let's get to tapping that live out. If you don't mind tapping the screen and sharing the live out, that would be greatly appreciated. We are talking all things going live. Sharon, how's everything going? Is it Luell? Thank you so much for being here. Jennifer, welcome to the room. Let's see. Let's put this up. I've been putting viewer wishes. I started a new campaign this week too for the agency. So I wanted to make sure I talk about that too. I'll talk about it from a viewer wishes perspective too, because I want you guys to leverage that. How you doing, Lauren? Thank you so much, friend. Appreciate you being here. Bridget, welcome to the room. Thank you all for coming in. I appreciate you all joining the live stream. We're going to get started in just a few minutes. If you are new to the room, feel free to put new in the chat so we can say hi to you. And as you guys are coming in, I want you guys to start liking on the live. You see those hearts flowing. We'll see if we can get those hearts flowing and get some more friends in the room. Our 10 o'clock live was a little sluggish. I don't know what happened. It didn't push us out really to get that visibility until like into an hour. I want to say an hour and 15 minutes. So I'm not sure why the live was being a little extra today, but hopefully we get that visibility. We get pushed out rather quickly, and then we can also answer questions. So what I did in the 10 o'clock, we talked about making money, monetization, and so I gave some information about how you should look at your diamonds. What is a diamond? So I gave the definition of that and kind of broke that down for you all. We also talked about leagues. So as a live host, you are always working to get diamonds so that ideally you're moving up in your league. However, I don't teach this early because I want you all to make sure that you're focused on building community, feeling more confident in your live stream and the communication to your audience, your target audience, and then making sure that you are ultimately growing your fan club, growing the people who are coming into the room, understanding how to connect with your viewers and stuff. And so all of that is part of a strategy. And so it will produce, if you're building up a live stream that people want to attend and your target audience in the room, it should produce more diamonds, which would help you move up your league. So, but we want to make sure you also understand that. So I don't want you to get overwhelmed by leagues because it is a daily ranking. So we'll talk about that as well, just so that you guys have some good information. Thank you, friend. I was like, what in the world? We got some interesting people on here today. We're also streaming on YouTube, so I'm talking about my YouTube community. Definitely some interesting friends that's over there. All right, so those coming in, hey, Mr. Sunshine, how are you? Thank you so much for coming in and sharing out that live. Thank you so much for supporting. I appreciate it. Mary, welcome to the room. Anitra, thank you so much for being here. Again, if you guys are new to the room, put new in the chat. If you've been here before, tell me where you're from, where you're watching me from. We're going to try to get our chat moving a little bit. We thank you for that, Rose, friend. We were really working on getting the chat rolling earlier, so we put a lot of stickers in the chat. Like I said, it was sluggish. It was really interesting how TikTok was operating earlier today. So hopefully we get pushed out and get some visibility. I'm hopeful that my Wi-Fi is good and it's going to hold up so that there's no issues with my connection. Yesterday I came off a pretty good live with getting visibility and just, you know, always trying to make sure that I keep that momentum going. So I want to make sure that we do the things we can do to kind of push out the live too. Thank you all for coming in. Appreciate you. We did not get the flash goal in my earlier live either. So we did not see that flash goal. The flash goal did not come at all. So, and I was on for 2.5 hours on the dot. So 2.5 hours, we did not see the flash go. So we probably will see it for this one, because I think where the pattern is, if you don't see that flash go, it probably meant that your live had a pretty good start, meaning that people came in, the gifting, the populars, the Dr. Lisa Cares. Some people came in and got title gifting gifts that are in there too, as far as the gift gallery. So all of that, I think, helped to make it so that TikTok said the room is activated. People are doing what they need to do. And that all happened like in the first 10 minutes. So it wasn't like there was a big, significant lull and then people came in. No, it was like pretty early in the live. Title gifting happened. Some other things happened too. Some people got their daily heart needs also. So again, that is part of your monetization. However, it's a TikTok goal. That flash goal is a TikTok goal, and they randomly put it in your live stream, and you're hopeful that people in your room currently will help you achieve it. It's a random number, random gift. So you want to make sure that you are actively supporting flash goals too when you come into someone's room. I'm discussing live stream. TikTok AS says I'm discussing live streaming tips for growth. Ask your questions about leagues. Okay. We're going to talk about that. That is true. TikTok. That is very true. So as you guys come in, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you all joining me. Tell me where you're from. If you guys don't mind putting that in the chat, especially my new friends who are watching. Tell me where you are from. Put that in the chat for us. Hey, Melissa. Hey, Lucky. Hey, Dennis. Is that it, Dennis? Maxine. Pal, thank you for coming over. Sunshine, tell me where you're from. Lawal, thank you so much for being here as well. Tell me where you're from. So as you can see, a live host can see the people who stopped into the room. So feel free to chime in. I am from the Netherlands. Oh, okay. Well, welcome. Welcome to the room, friend. Never been. Thank you for joining. I am in Florida, Orlando, Florida. Thank you so much, Tom. Appreciate you, friend. So I'm originally from Chicago. Yeah. So thank you for being here. This is your first time seeing my live, I assume, and you are. Thank you, friend. Appreciate you being here as well on the YT. So I co-stream on TikTok and the YT. Let's see. Thank you all for being here. You do fashion. So you're a newer account, I'm assuming, too. Anybody else want to tell me where they're from? You're a newer account, I would imagine. Lady Gloria, welcome to the room. Hula Mama, welcome to the room. Thank you all for being here. If Velma, how you doing, friend? Thank you for those populars. Appreciate that support. Yes, my first time. So you're new. Thank you so much. Zoraida, thank you so much for joining as well. Thank you, friend. Those who are coming in, we are warming up the room. We're going to see if we can get our 10K likes in 10 minutes. We're a little behind. We're 7 minutes in. Almost 5K likes are happening. So we're going to see if we can get it sooner rather than later. Are becoming more and more creative random. I know. They are. That is very true. My moderator on the YT was chatting about people who are being inappropriate with their comments. Seems like there's a surge of some of those people coming through, the trolls coming through. So just be aware. I mean, I think it's something that we're all noting. There are people who are using the songs. I think you heard last week, I'm not sure if you did, pals, who are using the songs, and there's like a inappropriate song out there, and people are coming in and pretty much spamming your chat with that song. So it's become a little wild, wild west. So be prepared if that happens. Block those folks. You can touch their words or touch where they sent that song, and then ideally you should be able to mute the words, block, and report them. Yeah. Thank you all. Hey Velma, how's everything going? Thank you for grabbing that daily heart me. Appreciate you coming through as well. Bridget, thank you so much for being here. KK, no, love how I heard that. Yeah, I haven't had, knock on wood, I haven't had it happen, but there's a couple of the newer creators that have mentioned they've seen it happen, and I think one in particular, Porch Talk with Pamela, she's had a rough go with them because they've been coming to her life quite a bit, but she managed it this week. Last week it was real bad. This week she's getting over it. Thank you so much, sweet Melissa. Welcome to the room. Thank you so much, Indo Daily. Welcome to the room as well. Those who are coming in, you guys, I see you guys coming and going. It's not Cousin Pam, Cousin Pam. Porch Talk with Pam, but yes, Cousin Pam. she's had to experience that. He said Cousin Pam. Oh, that's cute. Hey, how you doing, NTJ? Welcome to the room. I am feeling a little under the weather, so you guys are catching me on a day where I am not feeling extra spicy. So we're going to see how this live goes. I usually try to get 2 hours. I've been trying to put in more time if I can, because July I was not putting in as much time. So we definitely going to need y'all to talk and communicate a little bit more if we're going to make this a productive live. Tracy Lynn, welcome to the room, friend. Thank you for those populars. I appreciate it. So let me know where you guys are from. Put that in the chat. Loving, welcome to the room, friend. Appreciate you. How's everything going? Hello. How's everything going for you, friend? Thank you for chiming into the chat. I appreciate that. Pals, thank you for the populars. Appreciate that as well. Yeah, I feel I'm a little under the weather. I've had a little, I think it's almost like allergies or sinuses or something. It's good. But okay, that's good. Are you do you go live yet? It says grab free affirmations guide. Let me know if you go in live with the with your message for affirmations. Um so let me know how that's going for you. TikTok says I'm sharing live streaming growth tips. Ask your questions about leagues. So that popped up again. Thank you all for the tap in. I appreciate that. Tapping is clapping, so appreciate the support. You said I need to start. Just start. What's the hold up? What do you feel like you still need to make you press the button? Arlene Tox, welcome to the room, friend. What do you think you still need to press the like button? You know, that's going to be the telltale sign in terms of how you think you're getting closer to being prepared and being able to press that button. Thank you for sharing out the live. I don't know enough. I don't know enough to talk about. Enough about what? Affirmations? I removed a ton of band accounts. Did you really? Okay, that's good. That's good. Loving what you do. What do you mean? Like affirmations? You're just not getting accustomed to talking about affirmations? Let me know what you mean. Thank you so much, Dennis. Thank you so much, others who are posting the live. Is it Mataka? Thank you so much for being here. Others coming in, appreciate you guys. If you guys want to share out the live, you can repost, you can add to stories, you can also do what's called a power share. Hey Elle, hey Anna, no, just nervous to go live. Oh. Well, yeah, you just click the start button. That's pretty much it. I can talk about it. Yeah, hit the start button. As a matter of fact, let me tell you, hey Elle, what I would tell you is not to talk about your topic maybe the first 2 to 3 lives. And you just get used to the platform and you talk about the features, talk about what you're clicking, what you're doing. Trying to clean up my account. That's good. Hey, Lake Life Lady, welcome to the room, friend. Arlene, yeah, definitely clean up your account. That's not a bad thing. I think TikTok at some point is looking, I apologize, TikTok is looking to remove ban accounts immediately, so you don't have to do it, but I don't know if that's something that's done universal now. I think they're kind of slowly working through that process. I see it, my numbers go up and down constantly throughout the night and stuff, so just know that that's going to happen. But going in to clear out those banned accounts is actually a really great start. You want to remove those accounts that TikTok has banned. Thank you so much, everybody who's here. Ellen is saying hi to pals. Welcome to the room. Melvin saying hi to Lake Life Lady. Thank you all for joining in. I appreciate you all connecting with one another. And hi on the YT. Appreciate you all being here. Be sure to like the live, give me a thumbs up on the YT, as well as hit that subscriber button. And for you guys on the TikTok streets, if you're new to my room, make sure you're following the live host, which is me, and also that you grabbed your daily heart me. You have to have coins in your account to do it, but it's good to start networking and connecting with other people who may be of interest to come to your live stream and connect with you. Does it affect your account? It affects your numbers in terms of who are your overall follower count. So you notice as you remove people, those numbers went down. You decrease your number. I would tell you, you do want to get to the point where you're comfortable with purging people at some point, because again, they may be a banned account, or they may have gotten their account in trouble to the point that they got banned from TikTok. And so make sure you're connecting with people who are actually going to be producing content. That way you can, make sure that these people are actual people, not bots and stuff. For visibility, yes, it does matter, because again, TikTok wants you to grow, so those numbers do help you. Let me show you. We got the flash goal. Let's see what it is. It's winks. Okay, I haven't seen that. TikTok gave us 11 winks. It's technically we need 1 per person, so it's not just 11 overall. It's 1 for each person, from each person, as a way to support the live stream. If you don't mind sending a wink, that's what this is. The little winks that we see for the viewer wishes is the same gift that they asked for. I don't think I've ever seen the winks before as a flash goal gift. This would be a first for me. Go to followers, enter name, user, and start removing. Yes, yep. When you, Nick, you talk about heart, the how does one collect? Nick, okay. Let me explain it. Thank you so much, Elle. Appreciate you, Pam. So, Heart Me. I'll do it on this account. Let me make sure you guys can see me. Okay. So, you see here, if I click the Heart Me, it may say join. This screen pops up for you. And under the screen, it says you can send a Heart Me. That's what you want people to send. And so when that gets sent, it's the little dancing Heart Me I just sent out. And so that is the Heart Me. That says that you are a fan club member, you just joined, or you already was a fan club member and you came in, you're supporting the live, because that feature will deactivate if you don't go back to that live at least once in a 7-day period. Some people come back daily because they're getting that daily Heart Me, which is like a daily check-in. That's what we call it. We have a sticker in our fan club for that. So I want you guys, hey Tishby. So it is your way of checking into this live and supporting this creator because you're a fan of mine. Thank you so much. Peace, love, and light. Appreciate you, friend. That was good. Thank you for doing that. You made me think. I was like, and globe? Thank you for that. I don't know why I was thinking that. Light bulb? So, the fan club, here's my analogy I give you all. When you are someone's fan in real life, you love a singer, an artist, a band, a comedian. You love everything they do. You love their music, you love their comedy, and you go to buy their stuff. Maybe you buy their concert tickets, maybe you buy their albums, maybe you buy opportunities to connect and meet up with them. Like all those things you do as a fan. You watch them on television when they're performing. So you're doing it as a fan. So TikTok says, okay, well, let's bring this fan concept here so that as you meet, hey, Essence, thank you for that daily heart. As you meet creators that you like, people that you like and you want to see, you come to their live, you connect with them, you grab your daily Heart Me as a check-in to support. You are doing some of the special types of gifts that are available, the populars, because there's a popular ranking up here. It's going to scroll by, it's going to say popular live. That's a ranking that you get, and that your fan club members can actually vote you to be in it. So it's not something that you have to do on your own. It is based on your community saying, this is a great live host. And then there's also the ability for them to move up in your room. So they're collecting points, and those points can go towards them leveling up, and you can track who's in your room, how much they level up. Hey, Soda. And so all that's available for you under the fan club area. The other thing I wanted to say is that the fan club is to join it, it's 1 coin, 1 penny. So you want to have coins on your account, and the way to do that is to click the gift box below. Under the gift box, you'll see the word recharge. You click that recharge, and the screen pops up for you to recharge your account. So you can put, I tell people $10, $20, whatever it is, you can put that amount on your account. And then you can engage by getting the Heart Me, the Flash Goal, or any of the other gifting goals. Let me know if there's questions. Stopping by, support all my sisters. Thank you. New here, just sending love. Tishby, thank you so much. We do have the Flash Goal going on right now. If you guys want to support, it is the Wink Winks. Noelle Rivers, welcome to the room. Shannon Pierre, welcome to the room. Thank you so much, you all. Appreciate that. Hey, I got a super fan today. Did you? Congratulations. Awesome. Congratulations. Genesis B, welcome to the room. Soda is spreading her great news. I love it. I love it. Congratulations, my friend. New here, Tita NT, welcome to the room, friend. I went live today. Okay. But in private mode, is it okay to join the agency now? You said I went live. Well, wait a minute, friend. When are you going live that is not in the private mode? You're so cute. You said I went live, it was private. Nobody was there. Nobody saw me. Sorry, practice mode. So practice mode is different from private. So if it was practice, it's not recorded as a live stream. because there's no record of it. So practice is literally when you click the word practice, you're just practicing. Now, if private means that you change to a specific account, can watch that live. So essentially you and a friend or whoever's account you made to be able to join the live, you do get a live recording for that. You do get some analytics. It ain't great because nobody really joined but you in another account. But you could get some analytics for that too. So that is a real live. And when you do that, if that's what you did, when you do that, then you can join the agency because you are, slated as a live host. You've done some lives. You want to do 3 of them though. You want to make sure okay, I definitely practiced and learned a lot about settings. Okay, that's good. That's good. So now it's time to go live. Go ahead and do it, friend. You got this. Others coming in the room, appreciate you all being here. Let me know if you have questions. My new friends. So I'm so proud of you and your super fan friend checking out my recent video, guys. Thank you so much for being here. Anybody else who has questions, put it in the chat for us. Let me know if you guys have questions. Hey, Elliot, will do. You got this, friend. Yeah, put it in the chat for us. And how many tips do you have? How many tips do I have? It's an endless number, infinite. How many tips for this topic? Let me know what you need. I kind of do. Good afternoon, welcome. You speak about joining an agency, Nick. Yes, Nick said you speak about joining an agency. What is this agency you speak of? So. Thank you so much. Nick, I am an agency owner. It's a Creator Network agency. It's a free program here on TikTok. It's free because as far as monetization is concerned, TikTok, hey man, please. How you doing, friend? Long time no see. Others coming in. Thank you, David, for those populars in the Dr. Lisa Cares. We need one more. Anybody in the room who hasn't sent a wink wink. I think we're gonna get it. One wink wink. So if we can get a 1 wink wink from somebody, we will hit that goal. I know that's right. How many for this live? What you mean? Okay, so you're saying tips. I think you're asking about tips. Let's see. It depends on which direction we go with this live. But you said I can't type. Good afternoon. Oh, you say you just can't type. Got you. Thank you all for being here. Thank you guys for helping us reach that goal. We did it. Yes, tips. Okay. Let me finish my thought with the agency real quick. Agency. You can join, it's for free because TikTok gives you a percentage of your live streams. And the goal is that with an agency, you're here. The goal is that you're growing. You're learning monetization strategies, tips, how to improve. And ideally with the training, the guidance, the protection, because if you get in violation or ban, an agency can submit an inquiry on your behalf. You are growing even greater. Okay, so the goal is to grow. And you want to use different ways to think about your strategies and how to improve. 50 years old, single from Canada. Hey, Canada again. Welcome to the room. We had some Canadian people yesterday. My agency is approved for the U.S. and Canada. So Canadian people, people from Canada and U.S. people can join my agency. And so, like I said, it's a free program. And then let me pin it. If you are interested in it, you can message me. I'll talk a little bit more about it later. Or whenever if you want me to talk about it now, that's fine. But message me if you're interested. In the meantime, tips. So the direction we're going to take with this. Hey, Dr. Lisa, I'm watching you on this channel. Hey, Biette. Oh, look at you. Roots to Reach Digital. I did not know that was your page. Hey, friend. I'm in the Caribbean. Yes, Nick. Yeah, so you wouldn't be able to join unless you were in the U.S., friend, or Canada. Sorry to hear that. I do have a lot of Caribbean friends that will come through. So feel free to come in and ask questions, though, and get information. I get free game. So you're totally fine. Not a problem. You're welcome. Today's tips, I did leagues in the 10 o'clock. So we're going to talk about it. I'm going to recap what is a league. I also define diamonds. Okay. Hey, friend. How you doing, friend Nasara? I still love the information. You're welcome, friend. Hey, chronic illness stinks. So I talked about that, and I actually did what I did. I did some readings. I kind of looked at your league, each of your individual leagues, people who wanted me to check and kind of give them some information, some guidance. This is for live hosts. So if you're not going live, then your league is nothing's there really. There's no movement. But if you are going live, then there should be some movement. And so I'm going to read it for you and talk about it. Susie Photography. So I'll do a little bit of that. Thank you so much, Roots. I'll do a little bit of that again. We'll see how many people come in and need a little bit more guidance surrounding their league and what does it mean. Prior to that, I talked about just the core understanding from a definition perspective, how to monetize from the gifting that happens in your life. And then I talked about a few other ways to monetize. So we'll probably do that again. So we'll probably recap some things. I did want to talk about Service Plus. That's another way to monetize here. So looking at ways for you to grow and build. That's the whole point of this. It's not for you to stay here. I want you to grow. I want you to think intentionally. And then I want you to go live. If you're going live, you should see how to implement things that is for your live. And if you're in my agency, I want you to start practicing viewer wishes. That's what this is, viewer wishes. So I want you to start practicing using that, okay? You may have to tweak it a little bit. You may have to change it up in terms of what you offer as far as your gifting and what type of services you'll provide. But I want you to start practicing that. We're going to have a campaign that we launch as a Friday. So that's going to be there. Hey, friend, became a super fan. Hey, Catherine, the piano woman. How you doing, friend? Welcome to the room. And so we're going to practice that. So I want you guys to start working on that as you go live this week. Start working through it because that's a campaign, and I want to see you guys grow in terms of your diamonds. That's a great strategy. And think about your room. You know, for me, I may do a viewer wishes just for doing the readings of leagues. Hey, Catherine, thank you for the blossom. I love that. The bouquet. Thank you, friend. I appreciate that. You're so sweet. Appreciate the support. Yeah, so I might become a league reader instead of a tarot card reader. I'm gonna read leagues, okay? So, but love you, Smart Lady. Thank you, friend. Thank you. Oh, hey, neighbor. I'm in Orlando. Welcome to the room. Yes. So we'll read a little bit more. We'll talk about it, but think about what you want to add for your viewer wishes. And you decide what that looks like for your room and how to educate your room on how to participate in that. All right. So you come up with your intro, your opening, and talk through your viewer wishes process. Okay. So we'll go over that a little bit more. So let me know if there's questions as you guys come in. I'm always about asking questions. You guys don't have to be clueless. I'm here to support you. Hey, Unwritten, what is Service Plus stream? I just got eligible for that. Okay, so Service Plus is essentially this feature here, the yellow box with the arrow. You see it here? This yellow box with the arrow. Go ahead and click it. If you see this is the DM feature. So the yellow box with the arrow, it gives you a Service Plus bio and then 3 frequently asked questions. And then as a live host, you can provide a quick response. So if you click a response, a question, you're going to get a quick answer from me about that particular response. There's also the feature where you can pin your Service Plus card on the screen and people can see that as well. All right. Hey, JB. And so you can do that as well. And there's a little timer for you as people are here. It's a 30-second pin that's there. And people come in and they can learn about your services. I do one-on-one consultations. I do coaching. I have a 4-week and 8-week program. And then I also do, I have the agency. The agency is free for people who are already live hosts. So we had a friend that came in and she said she was starting her live journey. She's going to get started. So you got to go live. You got to be a live host. If you're interested in the agency, DM me. If you message me, DM me and say agency. So I know I'm sending you agency information. And so if you want to join the agency, you're ultimately going to have to join, follow this page here. This is the agency page. It is in the live with you all. But you guys can follow this account. And if you want to go to the videos or in the bio of this account, Launch Your Income Agency, that's the name of the agency. If you want to go in the bio or maybe the first 5 to 6 videos, postings, has an Apply Now link that's embedded. The more recent videos was Community Fest. I need to add some more content over there. But the Community Fest videos don't have the Apply Now link. In my bio, you see my Stand Store. The very first information in my Stand Store is the agency application. So you can apply that way as well. So a couple different ways to engage and apply. But let me know if you have questions. We have lots of looks. Thank you so much for the follow. If you are new to the room and haven't followed me, this is the perfect time to do it. So be sure to follow the live host. And then also, if it says join, click join so that you can join the fan club as well. And so we did talk about the fan club earlier. I gave homework. Catherine, welcome, reaching level 14. Level 15. Appreciate you, friend. Jesse, welcome to the room. Thank you for that follow. Appreciate you as well. Others coming in, like I said, come in, say hello. Tell me where you're watching me from. Put that in the chat. We're going to get the chat to moving. So tell me where you're watching me from so we can get to talking and getting to know each other. And then, like I said, don't be afraid to ask questions. I gave homework for the fan club. Okay? So if you see the orange badge that says Lisa and there's a heart, if you see that, and you are a live host and you don't have a name, a badge for your room, you got homework to do. All right? You need to set up your fan club with your badge. You also need to name your fan club. If you click my box up here, it says Go Live Fam. That's the name of the room. Okay? So I'll show you here. It says it here. Go Live Fam. That's a name you can put. And then the name of my room is Lisa. That's where that Lisa with the heart is. My badges. And so I want you guys to do that. I'm going to show you how to do it. And then the stickers, the level up sticker that Pal's just put in the chat, that's something else you need to create and add for your room to make your room unique and have your fan club members send different stickers, maybe based on your topic, based on common things you say. Those are ways that you can create stickers. Stickers can come from ChatGPT if you want to just put in a prompt and say you're trying to get an emote sticker for your TikTok live stream. And make sure it gives you the specs. You download it, you add it to your camera roll, and then you upload it into TikTok under the emotes sticker area for the fan club. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Catherine, you're from Birmingham, Alabama. Thank you so much. Genesis watching from New York. Appreciate you. Can you, Godly Gamer, welcome to the room. Make sure you are engaging, friend. Hey, how you doing, Carlene? Thank you so much for, thank you for the tip stuff. Thank you for that. Let's do fan club real quick, just so I can take that off my to-do list. Western Mass, welcome to the room. Fairy, is it Farrell? Thank you so much for being here. I don't know if I said that correctly. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you being here, friend. Thank you for the follow as well. So let's go here. We're gonna come out of the room. I'm gonna come out of the room, and then I'm gonna show you guys the area to do your fan club. Who in the room? Hey, Grace. Who in the room? Grace, thanks for the vote. Who in the room has not done their fan club yet? Let's out of my live hosts. If you are a live host and you have not created your fan club fully, stickers, me. Okay, Grace, you said you haven't done. Jesse, you haven't done it yet. Dr. Kim, you haven't done it yet. Thank you, friends. I appreciate that. Thank y'all for chiming in. So this is your homework. Roots, you haven't done it yet either. Okay, so this is your homework. I want you guys to do this. I don't even have followers. How many I need to do this? You might have live access. You could possibly have it. TikTok will give you live access as early as 50 followers. And you have to have an account that's older than 7 days. You got to make sure you did content. The one thing you don't have is a blue badge next to your name. So we'll talk about that in a second too, because I'm going to talk about leagues. So I'll kind of do an overview of that really quickly. So stay with me, but you need a blue box. You'll see the people with the blue badges next to their name, next to the Lisa badge that they have. And so you should check and see if you have live access after you've done some more engagement. Is your account over 7 days? He said box. You know I'm gonna say box in a second. Let me do the piece here. Let's talk about this. So if you click TikTok Studio, so on your profile, you're looking at your profile, you'll see the word TikTok Studio. Oh, I hit the wrong thing. We'll click that. TikTok Studio, it says post and live. This is the live center. If you go to the live side, whenever you say live center, whenever I say live center, that's what this is. It's called the live center too. If you're ever on the beginning of your live here, it actually has it at the top on that setup screen that says the live center. And then you click it and it'll take you to the screen. Yes, it's over 7 days old, but I didn't put content up yet. I may close. Okay, so post some content. Homework tonight is that you're going to do a post today. Okay. I go on live, but only voice live. Ooh, Nick, you got to do face. TikTok doesn't push you out. They don't like the voice live. They don't push you out with those voice lives. You don't get the same visibility. So if you're looking to grow, if you're looking to build community, you want to do an actual live where people can see you, get to know, like, and trust you. Sorry, Dr. Lisa, I heard box. Did you hear box? We're going to talk box in a second. You're so sweet. Yes, they think no one is there when I play piano. Yes. When you're doing your voice chat, are you doing a voice live and you're playing a piano in the background? Yeah. And it doesn't push it out. No. Fan club, how do I do that? Stay with me. I'm about to show you. Okay. So thank you all. Fan club. Grace, you said how do you become a fan club member? Look at Grace. Asking questions finally. Grace, you gotta have some coins on your account. I see people on here laying in bed watching TV. Wow. Oh my gosh. We'll work on that. Yes. Grace, I'm so proud of you. Grace, here's what you're supposed to do, my friend. Do you see you need coins on your account first? I don't know if you do or don't have coins. I'm just gonna assume you don't. You laughing at me. I'm assuming you don't have coins. So you gotta add some coins on your account first, and you're gonna click the gift box below. If you click that gift box right there, at the bottom area is going to be the word recharge, or it's gonna be some coins that you already put on your account. Either way, you can click that word. So Pals made a good point. She said you can do so much voting outreach if you just go live. That is true, Grace. Real talk. And I'm sure you know that. So add some coins to your account. Don't break the bank. $10, $20, whatever you want to do. Add some coins so that you can come in, grab your daily heart me. You're going to literally click up here. You want to follow the live host. If it says follow and you haven't followed, you're clicking there first. And then under that, after you followed, it should say the word join. If it says the word join and it's kind of grayed out looking, click that join. I think it's grayed out. But click join. And then you can join the fan club. You need 1 coin, 1 penny to join someone's fan club. And you just come in and click your daily heart me. That's what you're doing. That's how you do it. That's how you do it, Grace. So, Grace, did you catch that? Grace didn't left the room, y'all. Grace is like, I'll be back. I'll put another vote in your chat. Hey, Coach Rhonda, thank you so much for being here. Okay, so when it comes to fan club, okay, so I said post in live center. I want you to go down to the tools and resources section. Tools and resources. Hit that arrow so you can see all the tools and resources here. All these boxes. You're looking for the one that says fan club. So click fan club. Hey, Coach Rhonda. Under fan club, there's a place that says fan club zone. Okay? So this is homework for anybody who has not done this. I want you to click the fan club zone area. Under fan club zone, you have all these like customizable features. The first 2 is the one I want you to focus on. I want you to focus on putting a fan club identity for your room, as well as emotes or your stickers, customizable stickers. That's your homework. All right. So fan club zone, if you click the fan club identity, the name of your fan club, this is the agency page. I haven't set this up yet, but the name of your fan club is whatever 4-letter words you want to put for your fan club. You can put up to 4 characters. And that's the one thing you do. So I have Lisa. That's what you guys see in the chat here. And then the name of your room. You can make it whatever name. I think TikTok has to approve things. So just keep that in mind. You just can't put anything in there. But TikTok has to approve it. And I do believe it's something about making sure it's available. So it may not be a word that you want to put that's available. So mine says, and I think there's 10 characters. So yeah, 10 characters. So mine says, if you click my daily heart me, it says go live fam. So that's what my name is. All right. So we're teaching you how to go live. And so that's something you want to set up so you can start talking about your room. You can start talking about the people who come in your room, creating that identity. Hey, Margot, that's what you want to do for your room. Create an identity. The other thing I want you to do is add some stickers. So if you haven't added some customizable stickers, you can. You can do 15 for your fan club members, and then you can do 60 for your super fans. I want to start getting more coins on TikTok Live. Okay, well, you got to start going live and engaging your viewers. So we're talking about monetization tips here. Um, and so 15, so you click here, and before you do it, I'm going to say this. Go here and look at the guidelines, the design guidelines. If you click down here, it'll take you to the screen. So you know exactly some of the rules on what you can and can't do. Diana, welcome to the room, friend. Right here in the middle of the page, towards the bottom, it tells you the formatting. So you got to make sure it doesn't exceed, 1 megabyte. And then the specs are there too for what the sticker specs could be. So be mindful of that. Okay. So that's the guidelines is at the bottom. You can click to see the guidelines of what your stickers can be, but add some stickers, some customizable stickers. You can have ChatGPT create them for you or some other AI. You can Canva. I use Canva for some of mine. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you for the Dr. Lisa Cares. You might want to put in a prompt there as well. And so they'll create them. You can use some images from your camera roll and have them redo them if that's what you want to use as well. Or take an image from your camera roll, make sure it's the specs that you need, and then also add some words on top of it. Some people do that as well. So many different creative ways to make your stickers. So just keep that in mind. Add stickers. Thank you all for the shout out. I see you, River. Thank you so much, Diana, Coach Rhonda. Appreciate all the support, everybody. If you are new to the room, put new in the chat. Some of my new friends coming in. So everybody has homework that has not done those two things. That is part of how you create a room identity. That is also part of your monetization is your fan club. Okay? From Side Stage, welcome to the room. That is your monetization. You are growing your community, your fan club. So you need to create an identity for them. You need to make sure people understand what your room is about and what you're doing. You're trying to target the right people. And then add some stickers so that you can say, hey, drop some stickers. Drop a sticker in the chat that says Dr. Lisa Cares. I have a sticker that says that. How to get to the stickers, you're going to put a comment. Before you put your comment in, there's a little grayed out heart. Click that heart and it'll show the stickers. All right? I'm new and definitely appreciate the tips. You're welcome. New here. Let's connect. Welcome to the room, friend. Make sure you are engaging first. This is not a grow room. We are a learn room. Thank you so much for being here. And so the fan club is your community. So when people send that, that is a gift that's being sent. Just to be clear about that. Okay? That's a gift that's being sent. And then ultimately, because it's a coin, it's a 1 coin gift. It's like a rose, similar to a heart puff. It's one of those type of gifts. The I love you so much. Those are all 1 coin gifts. As people are sending that, they're growing your fan club community. Thank you for the Dr. Lisa Cares. I see them. Thank you, friends, for dropping those stickers. And so that's important for people to level up in your community and start growing in your community, as well as when you think about being able to connect with those folks and shout them out and say, thank you, appreciate you. Thank you, Margot. Appreciate you all. Thank you, Jess. Thank you, Houston. I see you guys. Elizabeth, welcome to the room. I see you as well. Thank you all. Wink, wink. So thank you all for coming in. Wink, wink to all of you guys. Thank you, friends. And so as you're coming in, River, I see you as well. Thank you for the support. You're always sharing knowledge. Yep, Willie D, that's what I do, friend. That's what I do on this app. And so let me know if you guys have questions about the fan club. So the fan club is really powerful. TikTok even created features in there for you as a live host to click and get to learn your fan club even more. They have some AI features in there for you. So you can see who's been a top supporter, who's coming in. Kim Love Jones just leveled up in my fan club earlier. Thank you, friend. She's a top supporter. And so you can see all that to see who are your top supporters. You can also see like different things that they've done to help with your gift gallery or any gifting or being a title gifter. Or if they have some things they said in your chat that maybe you can strike up conversation with them about. All right. So click that AI feature. Once you click your fan club, there's some AI insights. And so you can click that and learn a little bit more about your people. All right. So fan club is important, part of your monetization, because TikTok uses that to determine your active fan club members, and you get a percentage of that to go towards your weekly payouts. What is the Guardian thing? The Guardian is a way for a fan club member because they got to be in your fan club, a fan club member to support you if you are about to drop your leagues. So, ironically, you're asking that question. I was going to talk about leagues because it doesn't make sense if you don't understand what the leagues is. So the leagues, so the guardian can come in and actually they can send a shield. One of the features with the leagues is that maybe you need a shield so you don't drop your league, go lower, because maybe you didn't have enough engagement in your live. Maybe there wasn't enough points. So a guardian actually has the ability to do that for you each throughout the I think one time each week. So they become a guardian for the week, and then as that person is as you're going live, maybe there's a day that you are not going to get enough diamonds, not going to get enough support. Your guardian can come in and save the day so that you do not lose your position in your leagues. Okay, you don't lose that fragment. So it's a special little way that they can support you. Okay. Um, do you get commission from joining the Superfan membership? Super fans is another monetization, so you get a percentage of that. I was told that it was 50%. I think it still is 50%. It's 50-50. So half goes to TikTok, half goes to you. It's a flat fee for being a super fan. So it's $9.99 and you get half of that. And so TikTok gets their cut all the time. TikTok is always going to win, y'all. I don't want y'all to think TikTok ain't getting what they want. This is a business for TikTok. So they're thinking very strategically about how you can get something, but they can get something too. All right. Last night was great. I had 93 people in the room with some grabbing their heart means. Look at you. I love hearing that. How's it good? That's awesome. Keep going, friend. I know you're in the Caribbean as well. Keep going. Keep going. Um, the house always gets half, don't they? The house always gonna win. Great. Wow. Thank you so much. What about the live sales? What you mean, like TikTok shop? Is that what you meant by that, Nicole? Nicole, what you meant? Tell me more what you meant by that. That's different. But let me know what you mean by that. Let's see. I think you're talking about TikTok shop. Yes. Okay. So TikTok shop is you get a commission based off the product that you're selling. So for example, if I was going to sell, I don't know, maybe this tapper, this is the tapping device, or my microphone that's sitting here. I already know my commission because when you add a product to your showcase as an affiliate, you see what you will earn based on those sales. So if you sell the microphone or sell the tapper, you see how much you will earn, the percentage and the dollar amount. So you know that from the onset. Now TikTok also gets a cut when it comes to those sellers selling products too. So they give you a commission for selling it. They're gonna give TikTok for a commission for posting the product and having it on their website, on their marketplace here. So all that is played into, again, TikTok earning as well. Hey, Black Sheep Inspirations, welcome to the room, friend. So yeah, but you get a commission. That's the way you should look at that. Yeah. Thank you so much. Appreciate you all. So those are other ways. You guys are making me talk about this, and I wasn't even gonna talk about it. Thank you. It wasn't on today's docket, but shop is something I do talk about. I was gonna list that as a way to earn, to monetize, but I wasn't gonna go as in depth with it. But I'm happy to if I need to. Spiritual, welcome to the room. Appreciate you. Black Sheep, well, hello as well too. 21, congratulations. And so what I was going to do, because we did it at my 10 o'clock, I did, oh, look at you. Thank you, Fran. Blooming heart. She's a fan club member, so I love that. Thank you, Fran, for that. So that's, again, the fan club. Your fan club becomes connected. They can send those special gifts to. Yeah, thank you, Fran. I definitely want to get into the TikTok shop affiliate program. Okay, so yeah, that's the next goal for you, friend. You're close. Oh my gosh, you're right there. Do it today. Get over 1,000. So much weight on. You just need to go to the right rooms and make sure you're engaging, connecting with folks, and they'll connect back with you. So if that's the next goal, you could get that done. Yeah, today, tomorrow. So I have been forgetting to grab my points in your room. Yes. We want you to climb up, friend. Yes, definitely. Level 13, level 14 now. Awesome, awesome. You said sprinkle, sprinkle. You can do it, friend. friend. Yeah, so you're so close. I mean, that's just seriously just going to rooms, making sure you're doing things where people see you, especially those rooms where part of the purpose of the room is for you to engage and network. Not that it's not here, but I'm just saying most people may or may not follow you back because that's not what we're talking about. People are listening to what I'm saying and trying to get the nuggets and gems I'm sharing. Whereas other rooms, they're just there because they're trying to get their numbers. They call those grow rooms, engagement rooms. And so we're not that here. So it's a little different. New generation, how you doing? Good evening, friend. Good evening. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for those populars. I appreciate you guys coming on in, supporting. This is good information. Hey, Dr. Kim, thank you so much for that, friend. Level 22 in the room. Congratulations. So let's do this. Thank you, Fred, for that level up cake. How's your life journey going? Level up, level up. I love it. Okay, so let's do this. We're gonna do box. Let's put box in the chat. Everybody put box. And then you guys got your homework for the heart me. Thank you for that daily heart me. You guys got your homework. I want you guys to grow. So if you don't have a heart, a name for your room, you haven't done that. You haven't done your badges that say Lisa for me, my room. You guys gonna make your own badges for your thing. That's what I told you to do. And then the stickers. If you haven't started doing stickers yet, put some stickers in there. Your fan club members actually can create a sticker and you can opt to have that as a sticker to add to your fan club. So a few of those stickers are like that. They're stickers that were approved by the fan club and we add them to our list of emotes. Thank you, friends. Appreciate you. Thank you, Kim. Thank you for those love glasses. And so those who put the word box in the chat, roll in the chat. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, friend. So those who put the word box in the chat, what I want you to do now is click your photo. We're going to keep the chat going and tapping. If you know what I'm doing already, then that's fine. But I want you guys to come in and support. We're tapping, we're sharing, we're doing all the things, friends. So I'm here. I'm going to put the word box as well so you guys can see it, and we'll see the 3 different boxes. We're going to talk about this. I'm going to talk about leagues. So I want you guys to understand how leagues look. What does it mean to league up? What is a league? All the things. Before I go to leagues, I'm sorry. So we're going to pause for a second. So keep talking and chatting. Don't click your profile yet because I'm gonna spend 5 minutes doing a quick definitions. All right. Because I want us all to be on the same page. Because I don't want you guys to come back and be like, well, what does that mean? Because I got to talk about it when I talk about leagues. What is a diamond? I don't want you guys to say, what is a diamond? How do you get a diamond? Because I'm going to talk about diamonds quite a bit when I talk about leagues. Sorry, I thought you said leagues. Leaguing, like a baseball league. Basketball league. Like a league. Sports team league. So let's do this. How do you get diamonds? How do you get diamonds? Put it in the chat. Who knows the answer to that? Put it in the chat. How does a live host get diamonds? Snapper, welcome to the room. Thank you so much. Others, thank you for the rolling the chat with those comments. From campaigns, Black Sheep from gifts, New Generation from gifting. Diamonds do come from campaigns. That's actually an interesting concept, but yes, you could win some diamonds that way. You could by the gift tap shares. No, actually just gifts, not by the taps and shares. Just gifts. Me getting diamonds. Yep. Me getting gifts. You mean gifts? Yep. So gifts when they send you gifts. Yes. So that you guys know, you guys are viewers right now. Each of you, your hat that you're wearing right now is the viewer hat. Some of you are wearing 2 hats. You're wearing a viewer hat and you're wearing a fan club member hat. Okay. So those are the people who have the 2 badges. Did you get your flash goal? I did. We achieved it. I don't remember what it was. What was it, y'all? Oh, it was the Wink Winks. That was the first time it was Wink Winks. I was like, oh, I've never seen Wink Winks. Wink Winks is a flash goal. So yeah, it was the Wink Winks. And so yeah, we did get it. Thank you so much, Stir Love in the room. Thank you, friend, for that daily heart me. So when it comes to diamonds as a live host, so right now I'm the live host in the room. When you guys send gifts, I receive diamonds. Okay? Diamonds have 2 different purposes. One is for you to understand your league. If you guys see the scrolling message, I'm going to show it to you guys in a second for you to understand what league you're in and how you're growing as a live host. Okay? So you're collecting diamonds for you to potentially league up, go up a league, stay where you're at, or maybe not enough diamonds and you fall below. Okay? Those are some of the things that can happen to you when it comes to leagues. So we're going to talk about that. But you need diamonds, okay, for any movement to happen. All right? The other purpose for diamonds is part of your monetization. As part of how you're collecting diamonds, TikTok will give you a percentage. You don't get all of it. You're going to get a percentage based on the diamonds that you collected. Okay? Go up in the leagues. Yep. You can go down, up, or stay where you're at. So we're going to explain that. So the other purpose is to earn and to monetize, that monetization that we talked about. You can earn up to 40% for each live you do. Every live you earn diamonds in, you can earn up to 40%. And each week, TikTok has another set of funds that you can earn. It's called the weekly missions, to make sure that you're still going live throughout the week and still growing your community and staying consistent. The 3 factors in that week, I just talked about one of them, the fan club, how many fan club members you have. The other one is how many days during that week you go live. And then the last one is based on the leagues, okay? If you league up and surpass the highest league you've ever been in. So if you are in the league start at D5, so if you're in D5 and you go up to D4, and I'm going to explain that in a second, how you go up and all that stuff. But if you go up to D4, TikTok has a little bit of a bonus that they give you for surpassing the highest league you've ever been in. So you're moving up, okay? So say you were at D4 and then you drop back down to D5 and then you go back up to D4. You don't get a bonus. You got to get a bonus at D3 because you haven't surpassed the highest one you've been in before. So D3 is now the new milestone to get that bonus, all right? So I just want to say that out loud because I'm not going to go into the Scale Live rewards probably as much this particular live. We're going to spend a little time, maybe a lot of the rest of the live on leagues. So we'll spend some time there. But I just wanted to make sure you understood all of it is connected and it all starts with diamonds. All right? Diamonds is the first and most important metric that you're paying attention to. All right? Doesn't matter if you're going live and you ain't collecting no diamonds. Okay? So I shouldn't say that. It does matter that you go live, but diamonds is what you're trying to collect, all right? So that's the goal. The goal is to collect diamonds. I'm new here. Thank you so much, Janisha. Thank you so much for being here. Others coming in, diamonds are a girl's best friend. Yes. And in TikTok, it's everybody's friend. Everybody's friend. We are here for the diamonds. All right? Your diamonds are your new BFF. Exactly. It's so new here. Welcome to the room, sir. Okay, so as you're collecting diamonds, you're paying attention to that. Diamonds come from gifting. So when people send gifts, that is just so that I instill this a little hard further. You, for example, if it was a rose, say a rose was sent. A rose is one coin. One coin. With the rose, you send a rose, that equals 1 diamond for the live host. Okay? 1 diamond. 1 diamond is not $1. 1 diamond is not 10 cents. 1 diamond has some things associated with it for it to become money. Okay? So we'll talk about that in a second. But you get a diamond. All right? If you send 5 roses or 3 roses, I get 3 diamonds. Somebody sends a hand heart, I get 100 diamonds. That's how it works. It's the coins that were sent equals the for that gift equals the diamonds that the live host receives. Got me? We all clear on that? Say yes in the chat so we can get the chatting. Yes. Where can I find all this information? Scale Live Rewards is one place to find it because it breaks it down in terms of diamonds and stuff. Leagues is also, I'm going to show you the definition and break that down for you as well. Whenever you're in your live, before you go to your live and during your live, you can find the information for Scale Live Rewards. It's going to be under the Live Center, okay? When you're in your live, there's a little house, or if you swipe from right to left, you can see your real-time analytics. One of the sections there is about the Scale Live Rewards. It actually, everything you need to know about how you're monetizing for your current live is actually on that screen, Okay, you'll see your new followers. That's a metric you need to know. You'll see how long you've been going live. That's a metric you need to know. You'll see how many diamonds you collect for that live. That's a metric you need to know. And then you'll actually see the breakdown of how much you earn for that live, what percentage you're going to get, as well as what it looks like for the weekly missions and how much you earn for there too. Okay, all of that is in the live. I'm not going to show that today. I did that earlier in the week or over the weekend. I'll probably show it tomorrow where I do an actual show and tell. So that you can see it in real time in terms of what it looks like. But that is something you can see in each of your lives. Hello, friends. Thank you so much. Yes, yes, yes. Y'all got that? Thank you all for the follows. I appreciate you guys. I'll show this though real quick because the reason why I'm not going to show the other one is that I actually have to go live to show that. Although if you want me to go live and you want to join the agency, you can jump over there and join the agency. That may be a motivation to do it. But with that being said, if you are on your profile, hey, Ocean Summers, you're going to click TikTok Studio. Hey, friend. Hey, River. Appreciate you guys. Hey, Monica Joe, thank you so much. New title gifter for those roses. Appreciate you, friend. Okay, I told you this live side. So TikTok Studio on your profile, post and live. The live side is the live center. As you are live, you see live journey. You see your live analytics, you got to know that. And you see scale live rewards. It shows the breakdown of what you earn. It shows how many diamonds. And if you click this little arrow, it'll give you a little bit more information about scale live rewards. And every place you see a question mark, click it because it tells you what you need to know. Okay, what are diamonds? How to get diamonds. Okay, tells you all that. Just scroll down. You got some nighttime reading. All right, so I just showed you how to find that. So there's some good nighttime reading for you all. I see you're bored with the gift incentives. I just don't like asking for gifts. I see you're bored with the gift incentive. Oh, here, this is viewer wishes. Is that what you're talking about? I said, see, you're bored. This is a board. This is different. This is bored. This is viewer wishes. Whisper, welcome to the room. Wes, this is actually, yes, sir, stay with me. I'll talk about viewer wishes since I have it in the live today. It's actually pretty interesting. Thank you for the wink winks. It's actually a pretty interesting strategy. I want you guys to pay attention to this. People in my agency, we're going to do a campaign this week. This week we're doing a campaign. It's going to kick off on Friday. I want you to start using viewer wishes. I want you to think about how you can come up with things that you want your viewers. Your viewers want something from you. How do you make this part of what you're offering? Okay? So I want to make sure you understand strategies to do that. My tarot card reader, spiritual tarot readings, she does a brilliant way of doing it. She makes sure that people understand when you come in her room and you want a reading, that's what you're trying to get from her. Then you have to engage with her viewer wishes. Okay? Here are the things you're going to do if you want a full reading, if you want a mini reading, if you want a yes or no questions or other things. She has things that's built in here to say, okay, if you're trying to get something from me, then there's some things you need to do to support the room, to get what you need. And so that's essentially the way you need to think of it. Because people will come in and you guys are, I mean, obviously I give free game. My goal is to also recruit for the agency. The agency's free. I'm also looking to promote services, other services I have. But at the end of the day, you can also share knowledge and give information to people or do something that's really cute and whimsical, and people engage in that way too. I'd like to tell people at the end of the day, when you go live, you're not watching TV. When you come to someone's live, I wish TikTok at some point would listen and say, hey, how do we help viewers understand their role for a live stream? So that way, to your point, sir, you don't have to ask, because people know when they come in, there's an expectation to tap the screen, share the live, keep the comments flowing, and support the live stream from any level of gifting that they want to participate in. But at the end of the day, it does require your chat and your community, your viewers, to engage. You just can't sit there and watch the whole time. So you want to make sure you're doing that engagement. How do I know what to show and do for my audience on live? River, you're asking a strategy question. Can I, let me see if I can circle back to that. I'll give that at the end, because I think at the end of the day, I talk about, I have a prompt that I give where I tell people how you can come up with your live structure, your topic, your niche, your target audience, And so I do give you a prompt for that. I want you guys, thank you so much. You're welcome. I want you guys to understand how to do this, but I do give a prompt. So let me go through this monetization topic first. How do we create the viewer list? Let me get back to that because I'm gonna talk about this a little bit more. So let me finish my thoughts. Viewer wish and prompt. Those are two things you guys want me to circle back to. So let me get to the leagues real quick. So let me explain that and then I'll circle back to viewer wishes so that you guys can get some information on that. Let me know if you have questions. I am Angel. You got to make sure you put comments behind people's names. You don't want to call, that's called dry tagging. So you got to say hello, how you doing? I don't want you to get caught up in dry tagging. I would have to remove you if you just start clicking people and not saying something. So you want to do that engagement, okay? That's important because that's bot behavior. So I know some people just don't know when they come into a room the proper ways to engage. So I teach it, but you want to make sure you're putting words in the words behind somebody when you're messaging them like that. Let's put the word box in the chat. The word box, B-O-X, B-O-X. We're going to put the word box. So now we're going to talk about leagues, okay? Leagues are the topic real quick. I felt like I was bouncing around, but I think I got everything covered. So when you put the word leagues in the, box in the chat, I want you to click your photo. So when you see your photo, go ahead and click it. This is the agency's page. And so it typically should be 3 boxes here. 3. Don't know why my third box is not showing up. Some of your third boxes are not showing up either. Some of you guys do have it. TikTok is being real funny acting. So I'm going to get to this because the third box is the one I need. That's the one we're going to talk about. But the first 2 boxes, let me just speak to these really briefly. I'm going to do a quick Cliff Note version because I've already talked about the middle one already. But this first one I haven't talked about enough. And we have a lot of friends in the room. So I want you guys to understand this kind of goes back to what I was just saying about you're not just watching a live. TikTok is tracking your behavior and what you do, how you're engaging, how you're networking. All that is being tracked the same way it's being tracked for a live host. The box that's not showing up is the live host box. So I'm going to get to that in a second and show you how to see it. But it's tracking your behavior. So if you are not someone who has a box, a blue box, maybe yours is grayed out and it's 0, LV0. And then maybe your Heart Me box says as a grayed out word member. That means that you have not engaged fully in a live stream. And to a certain extent, thank you for that daily Heart Me. TikTok has told you to do something. When you came into a live, there was a little box that popped up that said, send a heart, send a rose, send a heart puff, whatever the case may be. Thank you, friend, for that daily Heart Me. And so you didn't do it. You haven't done it. You haven't done it ever. So just know that that is part of the engagement that should be happening because TikTok is giving you that message to say do something. All right. Now, thank you so much for that daily Heart Me. Thank you, friends. I appreciate the roses. Thank you so much. So as you guys are doing that, just know that that's something you want to pay attention to. All right. You say, yes, you're correct. Okay. And I tell this because I know most of you are asking about monetization. You're curious about this. Maybe you haven't gone live. Maybe you have. If you're going live, and I say this, and I know this may sound like, oh my gosh, I can't believe she's telling us to do this. But if you are going to be a live host, just keep in mind, thank you so much, Christopher. Appreciate it. Just keep in mind, you're asking people to engage in your live, doing some of the gifting. So you want to make sure you have been doing it too. All right. It's not, to me, it's kind of impolite that you're going to ask people to support your live, but you don't go support others. And we know if you've supported, we kind of know how much you've supported by looking at that blue box with the number. If you don't have it and it says LV0, we can see it. Everybody in this room can see it. We know what you've done and what you haven't done. All right. So keep that in mind as you think about your live journey. You said LV25. I heard that right. You said, look here, I've been out here. I fly in, doctor. He said, I'm flying in. I'm going to explain that in a second, too, because Sir Love in the room actually does fly in. That is a feature that happens when you get to LV25. Sir, you want to fly in? Go fly in and out for me real quick so people can see what I'm talking about. But that is a fly-in that's intentional because it's eye level. So as a live host, you see people coming in, and I actually do make a point to shout them out as I see them. Sometimes it gets a little busy and then the chat gets away from me. See, Sir Love just flew in, eye level. That's a feature on purpose. So that's a person who has been going live, or I'm sorry, coming to lives, engaging with gifting, and has now gotten to the level of 25. When the room's under 100 people, you can fly in like that. When the room at 25, level 25, when the room is between 25 and 34, you can do that. When the room is over 100, you got to be a level 35 to do it. So if you ever go to the rooms, now that you guys know this, if you go to a room that has over 100 people, the room that's rooming, maybe it's a big influencer creator, you don't see anybody who flies in. See, Monica just flew in at level 30. You don't see anybody who flies in under level 35. Okay? So I'm a level 33er. I wouldn't fly in if I went into those rooms. I'm gonna come in under the bottom here. I say the back door. Okay, so keep that in mind. That is strategic because you want to say hi to those people. Those are people who literally they understand how this goes. Okay, 35. I'm not a 35. I'm a 33. I'm gonna be a 35. I'll be a 35 before the year is out. But that's my goal. Before the year is out, I want to be a 35. Now I said that on purpose because it takes time. That number that you have to invest in terms of supporting other people and engaging with other people and you're building your community, that takes time, and that's an investment. Like I said, we're not playing with monopoly money, we're playing with real money. And so people are supporting and stuff, and they're growing and doing it. I tell you guys that because I want you guys to be strategic in that way. Because as you are engaging in others, you're not going to get 100% of them to engage back, but you are expanding how you are expanding your exposure to people. People are connecting with you. You're going to rooms. They see you as a supporter, and all of that will compound over time. All right? That's that compound interest we're talking about. I learned something new. You're the best. Oh, thank you, Sarah. I appreciate that. Learn something new. Yep. So keep in mind about that. That's why I said this is not television. This is an interactive experience. We say this is engagement. As a live host, I need to be engaging. You guys want to listen to me and learn from me. And as a viewer, you want to be seen and noticed as well. You're trying to build community as well. All right? Hey, girl. Hey, friend. How you doing, Keita? I'm learning so much from you. Thank you so much, Not TV. Where's our stickers at? This is Not TV. Thank you, Unread Unstoppable. We got a sticker for that. Thank you so much. Hey, Polar. Hey, Phenomenal. Thank you so much for being here. And so it correlates to people who are top engagers right here too in these boxes. I want you guys to kind of notice that. That's why that's there too. I just wanted to kind of point that out as you're thinking about people who do that, who have been doing the top engagement in this room right now. He said, I'm learning a lot. Thank you so much, Sarah. I see y'all. I'm definitely a quality engager. I love that. Yeah, 25. You've been putting in the work, friend. And so that matters. And so this blue box, I'm pointing this out to you guys because you got to make sure, first of all, I tell people, you see the gift box there, you got to make sure you have coins in your account so that you can start that process. Okay, got to go to the meeting. We'll definitely be back tomorrow. Okay, thank you, Genesis B. Appreciate you, friend. Hello from the FYP. Hey, Tam, welcome to the room, friend. Hello. Hey, it's Ashley. Welcome, friends. Okay, so blue box, real quick, crash course. This is what happens. You click that box, blue screen pops up. Blue screen breaks down some of the things you can do as a viewer. Okay, thank you, friend. It's like, what's that? Thank you, friend. I appreciate that. Hey, 444, happy Monday. Thank you for the support, everybody. And so it breaks down what you can do as a viewer. So keep this in mind. We're going to talk about Enigma is a way you can be kind of incognito in terms of how you're doing things. People don't know it's you. Okay, the live host I think does know it's you, maybe if you turn that feature on, but that's a way you can kind of go under the radar. And then the guardian we talked about a little while ago is that you're able to become someone's guardian so you can save them if they need support. Maybe they didn't get enough support in a week. I'm going to talk about leagues, and they may be at risk of dropping down in their league. You can come in and support them for the week so that they don't have a issue of falling down or dropping leagues. I'm so close to 27, but yes, so far I feel that way about 33, 34. 34 is so close, but yes, so far. So let me see. Is it that far still? I know I said I won't get there until September. Yeah, it'll be September. Yeah, it's gonna happen in September. It is so close, but yes, so far. Yes. And I'll teach this in a second, so you guys know what I'm talking about. Oh, I've seen the Enigma, and it didn't show me who it was on mine. Okay, I think they have to say they want to show it. I think there's a feature they cut on that they can show it if they wanted to show it to you as the live host. I haven't had an Enigma. I haven't had one. Okay, so point here is that this room is level 25. Really quickly, question mark. What did I tell you guys earlier? Question mark. Click the question mark. You can get more information. All right. So you guys can read up on it on your own. I'm going to give you the Cliff Note version, so you can read up on it on your own. Be nice. Go back. Let's see. There we go. So, no, friend, we don't do that in this room, Andrew. We want to make sure people don't get scammed. Yeah, okay. Just keeping my room safe. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna tell you. So in this feature here, it tells you what level you're at. This is you as a viewer. It tells you how many points you've collected when it comes to gifting points. And then this area here, that / symbol, says how many points you need in total to get to level 25. So those are the points you need for level 25. So you're trying to work towards those totals. So you've collected some points. And then there's going to be a scrolling message here that says you need so many points. And so this account needs like 23,000 type number points to get to level 25. It'll get there soon, but that's the number of points that it's going to need to get to level 25. So here is, okay, this is perfect. I just posted a video about gifting. There we go. And so you're paying attention to what you're doing. And if you're being strategic, you know, thank you so much, Dreamy Storm. Welcome to the room. Thank you for that. Daily Heart Me, Chief J. If you're being very strategic, you're going to pay attention to what you need. Okay? So I have people come in my room all the time talking about, oh, I want to get to level 25. I want to get to level 10. They don't know that you got to look at those points. Those points tell you what you need to do. It tells you right there. So if you're trying to get there, when I just told you I'm trying to get to 34, I can look at my points and I know my budget. And I might say, okay, it's going to take me to September. I'm going to do it because I know I'm here engaging every day. I'm supporting people all the time, but I need 170,000 more points. Okay? So that ain't gonna happen overnight. It's gonna take me some weeks to get there. Maybe all of September, actually. We'll see. But that's how this goes. Thank you so much. Thank you, Fred, for being here. How you doing, King Lucky? Thank you so much. Brand new. I'm learning, but someone chastised me about my level. Oh, don't let people preach it. Thank you, Fred. Don't let people you do it at your pace. I'm just gonna be honest with you. Now, I'm gonna tell you guys this. Some of y'all might be playing in the big kid sandbox and y'all ain't ready for that yet. Okay? So you might have to go back to basics and don't be in those rooms where there's the big dogs playing, all right? And they doing their thing. Okay? So be mindful of where you're going. And that's why I'm teaching you how to look at these blue boxes and paying attention. That's why I made my video. I see a few LV36s in here. Okay. That's probably me. So y'all playing in these big kid sandboxes. Y'all can't be doing that. All right? Lions, exactly. Okay, there are rooms like that. Now, again, I know my level. All right? I like to stay a little dog. So just know, I just taught y'all about flying into the room. You can't even fly into the room unless you're level 35 in those rooms because it's over 100 people. Okay? So you can't even fly in. They don't see you. They don't even know you're in a room. You said stay in your lane. Exactly. You said I'm staying in my lane. Great point. stick to the rivers and oceans that you do. Exactly. You gotta know where you stand, y'all. Okay. My donuts and mustache low. Is that what you had? Sure. Yeah, I ain't putting another 60. I know. Hey. As I said, you're gonna pace yourself. You got to figure out what are you earning, what are you gaining. You don't have to do it all, but pace yourself. That's what I would say. I'm not gonna say don't do stuff. You got to do some, but do it within your budget, within your means. You don't have to go all above and beyond your expenses. Okay, so I don't know if that's true. I ain't saying that's true, but it might be. No, it's not true. That's not true. I think I looked at the numbers before. It's not that high. No, no, but it is several thousand. I will say that it is several thousand when you start adding it all up. Yeah, 40 badge. You know what? That's not true. That is not true. I ain't gonna even let you say that in this room, King. No, I think the highest you end up paying when you get to 50, if I'm not mistaken, I want to say it's like 40K. I will say that to get to 50. Mine is close to 40K. Well, I don't know what you've been doing. Go look. I don't know what you've been doing, friend. You've been going above and beyond. I'm 33. I ain't paid no 40K. I know that for a fact because I budget myself. Okay. So when I say that, I probably have at this point, I'm 33. I heard 50 on half a mil. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. 50. Yeah, it's not half a mil. No, that's not true, y'all. So here's the deal. And after this, you can Google and look it up. There's a couple different, what I will say to you, there's a couple different people who posted it, and you will see everybody is different. Every number, I did this before because I was like, well, why does everybody have discrepancies in how they're reporting this? I think if I understood correctly, once you get to that point, you probably have invested about 40 to maybe 50,000 if you're at a 50K. Okay, I'm new. I'm hearing all kinds of things. Yeah, it's so much misinformation out there. What I will say, and I'm telling you now, I know I ain't paid nowhere near that. Because I have a whole accounting budget that I do. I think I paid somewhere around 7 over time to get to 33. I paid that. And so that's me just doing a little bit here, doing a little bit there. I'm being strategic about how I'm spending though. But yeah, it does take time and money. That's why I said you're doing in a full investment. Who said that? I need them to be my friend. I know, that's true. Ken, you still in the room? what you doing now? But no, I think you need to look at it, friend. Go back and look. Yeah. What? Wait. Shh. Yes. TikTok wants their money for it. Yeah. I'm on no rush. No, you don't have to be on a rush. I tell people that all the time. Stay within your budget. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Let's see. Awesome live. Thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome. Yeah. See, I just started July 1st. But what does that gift level do for your overall? Think of it as networking. What you mean for that gift level overall? You're building community. People coming in supporting you because they see that you support back. Yeah. So you're doing that. You're spending some coins doing it though. I mean, but the ideal is that, theoretically you're going live. You're getting it back. This backtracks a bit. Where can I find what percentage I'm earning? You said this. Where can I find what percentage I'm earning when you're live? Well, when you're live, I showed it a little while. So I don't know if you saw when I showed it. Go under the Live Center Spiritual. Go under the Live Center, and right after you do that, see the analytics. Look at Skill Live Rewards. That's the section you want to look at under your Live Center. Let me know if you don't know what I'm talking about. So TikTok Live, and then look at the Live Center. Yes. Okay. So yeah, go there. And then when you're live, you can look at it real time at the house. I need to finish the Science Integrative Course Design. Okay. Thank you so much, friend. We went into another direction. Okay, live soon. Okay. Yeah. So if you're being strategic about this, let's be real. You will go live. You're gonna earn, and you're gonna put some of that back. You are. I have not spent my own money. That's what I said. I know how much I've been spending. I haven't spent my own money from going live in probably a year. I'm gonna say easily a year, in a good year. Maybe this time last year, or like March of last year. It was a long time since I've spent my own money. I've been using the money, a percentage, and putting it back into the app, going to rooms, supporting them. That's why I said you create your budget. So at the end of the day, you earn and then you give back. That's the way this works. You don't give it all back. And when you start thinking about moving up and linking up, it's going to take some time and you're going to slowly do it. But you don't give it all back. You take some and then you give some back. That's how it works. You're constantly thinking about your growth strategy. Your growth strategy means that you are going to other rooms, connecting with people, supporting the people who support you. So that is the way you're supposed to be thinking about this. All right? Let me know if you understand that, if I have to break that down even further. But it does take time, okay? And then you decide what pace. Sometimes you're moving a little faster, sometimes you're moving a little slower. And at this point, I'm moving a little bit more slower strategically about how I'm doing things. Got it? Okay? But you are doing something. Thank you, friend. Appreciate you. I understand. Okay, I understand you totally. Yeah. It is true that you only get half what you make during your live stream. The scale live rewards, that's what Spiritual just asked me. She said, what's the percentages and how to break that down. Hey friend, how you doing? You are. Scale live rewards says per live you earn 40%, and then you could earn, or up to 40%, and then each week you can earn up to an additional 13%. So 40 plus 13 is up to 53. And so TikTok promotes it that way. The average person doesn't see that. Thank you for the rose, friend. Doesn't see that 53% because there's some metrics that you gotta make sure you're adhering to get you to that point. And the average person doesn't get that. So you get probably on average about 48%. That's the average person of what happened either in your live or each week. Okay? Can you give us a ballpark number? What's your highest earning month? No, I can't give you a ballpark number off the top of my head. It ranges in different ways in terms of TikTok Shop, super fans, Service Plus, as well as my live goals. So the reason why I won't give you a ballpark figure also is because I don't want people to go back and say, oh, this is what I should expect, because your numbers are going to change based on what happens in your room. So what I do took me a year and a half is not going to be what the average person does. And then somebody who did it even higher might have did it in 6 months is making even higher amounts. So I tell people all the time, the comparison is the thief of all joy. If you're comparing yourself to other people, that's going to be frustrating because you got to do your own thing. Hey, Nika Grace. And when I think about Spiritual, she's doing tarot readers. I don't do that in my life. I don't have nights that she has, because her live is very specific to her niche and what she's doing. And so she's having great nights. And then sometimes her nights are mid-range. And so just keep that in mind. Everybody is different in terms of what they're doing. And so you can't compare yourselves to other people. That's the only thing about this. I don't want you guys to walk away saying, oh, I'm gonna make this and this is what I'm gonna do. And your topic is nowhere near somebody else's topic and what they're doing and how long they've been here. Thank you, friend. Appreciate that. So I was gonna say, yeah, I can give you a number, but that means nothing to what you may earn or what you may do. Okay. Let me know. What would you recommend I focus on? My time, energy, learning TikTok Shop, TikTok Live. TikTok Shop is good. It does take some work though. TikTok Shop is not easy. I tell people you gotta make sure you're understanding shoppable videos and some of the compliance issues you have to do with videos, as well as in the live stream too, which you can and can't say and show. Rudel's Fairy, guys, the work you put in, you will get. Everyone's work ethic and style is different. It is. Hey, Fred, your thoughts on box battles? Box battles I do like. How do you earn from Service Plus? Service Plus has videos And then also for me, it's how I get consultations and courses and stuff. And I would factor that in too. I mean, consultations, I'm sorry, and coaching clients. Yeah. So it just depends on how you factor that in. Yeah. If we just start out, what do you think is a better use of our time, energy, and resources? Networking. Networking. Doing content. Going live. Practicing it. Thank you so much, friend. Yeah, I think going live, you gotta go live. You gotta start the process. It's not gonna be an overnight climb. Um, some people are able to fast track it because of what their topic is and what they're doing. Um, so just recognize it just depends on what you're doing in your live stream and you're able to earn. It sounds like you guys really want to earn. And again, it goes back to what you're doing in your live, who's your target audience, how you're approaching your live stream. All of that matters. And some people are able to fast track it. And some people aren't. Their topic just doesn't warrant it. That was my question. Okay, gotcha. So if I could use spiritual again, spiritual, and then there's another creator that's in our agency, Mary. Mary was going live once a day, every day, religiously, doing her thing. She does readings as well. She just started to have a breakthrough in the last probably 2 to 3 weeks. And she had been going live for 2 months straight. And it just kind of started to have this climb. She's seeing some success. Spiritual started, and she was doing some private lives quite a bit. She was practicing, working through her setup, trying to get things going for herself. And she started in July, and really after, I want to say the first week, maybe the first 7 days, she started to have a climb. It started to climb up, and she had a really good trajectory, and it's still going. And so just recognize, like, she probably had a shorter runaway in terms of her seeing that climb. You said first live. It was first live for you, Fred? She's like, Doc, get it right. It was the first live. But in all fairness to what you did in terms of but in all fairness to what you did on the back end is that you were going live. Technically, that wasn't your first live. Let's be real about it. That wasn't her first live. It was probably her first live with viewers. She had done some smaller lives with a few people, me and stuff, but TikTok tracks all that. True. It was private lives, yeah. So keep that in mind. She had done some work. She had got her set up right. She had talked through. She had understood how she was going to flow. So all that was practice. And then when she came out to the world, then she hit the ground running. And so, and in all fairness to that first live, the first live doesn't look like the live today. And that's the other thing you need to keep in mind. You're constantly growing and developing. You're constantly doing it. And the secret to what she did, she was doing a morning and afternoon live. So she was technically doing 2 in 1 day. So TikTok saw all of that too. So, you said that's a good idea. Yeah, it is a good idea. And then she was doing 2 a day. So that's the other thing she was doing. So again, she's fast tracking. She's fast tracked this. Is there a way to play a game like Wordle on TikTok? There's a mobile gaming feature that you can do. You got to be careful with commercials and ads and stuff. So if you do it, I was do the paid version of it, so you don't have those commercials, because that's how you get violations if you doing Wordle and stuff. That's a good way to get engagement too. I want to go live, but don't have anything. I'm going out to eat. I'll be back. All right, friend. I didn't get to River's question. I think that's your question also. Miss Ship? Sheep. Let me know if I said that right. MST Sheep. You're asking about what to talk about. So give me a little time on that, and I'll talk about a prompt that you can use. Thank you so much, Unwritten, Miss T Sheep. I want you to do me a favor and rewrite your name that way. So it's capital in that way. So that way we can see it. That's the nickname we see, and then what happened was that it defaulted to your username, the capitalization or not lowercase. And let me ping you. Anybody in a room who has their name like this, again, as a live host, you want your viewers to get to know you. And get live hosts and other viewers to get to know you. and your name is part of your brand. Okay. And so I'm pinning this as an example. So your name is part of your brand. So you want people to know your brand and not have to stumble over who you are and what's going on with your name, and be able to say it pretty easily. So think about your name. Think about how it relates to your topic. And so that way, as you're doing networking and connecting, people remember you. Okay. Thank you for that. You're welcome. You're welcome. Um, you said, no, I don't mean content. I mean like phone, tripod, tech stuff. Okay. So you need the products to go live. Yeah, I have a phone stand that I use. Thank you. You're welcome. As well as, I don't use a microphone. This phone has a microphone, but I do have a microphone that I use oftentimes for my YouTube, because I'm co-streaming on YouTube, so I use it there. I definitely need to change mine. Yep. Yeah, so your name should also resonate a little bit more with what your topic is on too, so people kind of can make that instant connection about who you are and what you do and what you talk about. So that's helpful for folks. Where was I going, you guys? We went into the viewer stuff. Okay, so let's go back. Let's see, boxes. If you put boxes in the chat, we went in a different direction. This was you as a viewer. This is you as a fan club member. We spent some time on fan club a little while ago. And this is also where, again, you can see how you're leveling up in someone's room. Hey, NYC friend, how are you? So this is how you can see where you're, how you're performing in someone's room as a fan club member. Okay, so you always want to collect your points. Let me go back to this. If you have points to claim, you claim those points. They'll track here along the way for you. I'm going to claim them real quick, and you'll see they all will collect and move that along the line. You want to always be mindful of claiming your points so that you can move up in someone's room. As you're moving up, some people tie that to how they celebrate their fan club members. If there's any type of other recognitions they want to offer, any giveaways, people do all that when it comes to their fan club. Okay, so keep that in mind. You might want to implement some of that stuff for your live. Your fan club is directly tied to your monetization. If your active fan club members are part of that weekly payout, when I talked about the weekly payout, I talked about per live you get part of your diamonds you earn, and then weekly payouts too. Okay, the weekly payouts is based on your fan club members, the leagues. We're going to talk about that in a second, as well as your how many days you go live. All right. Thank you all for the daily heart means. I appreciate it. My content is all about how to live life intentionally through purposeful action. Okay, that's good. That's good. And so you'll bring that into your live stream too. That's good. Thank you so much, friend. The box that is not showing, some of you see this box. If you want to put the word box in the chat, Queen Bee, thank you so much for that, heart me. If you want to put box in the chat, hey Courtney, thank you all for coming in, supporting the live stream. Those who are coming in, appreciate the support. Thank you all for coming in, connecting as well. This box that is not showing, I'm not sure why it doesn't show. It hasn't been showing for about a month now, but that is me as a live host. That is your level, your league level. And it's going to show you either D5, which is the very first level, it's the lowest level. It's the D League, which is the lowest league, D League, C League, B League, and then A League. When you hear people talk about A-Leaguers, those are people who are at the highest level, all right? Those leagues determine how you have been going and performing in this app, how much gifting you've gotten on a daily basis, because there's a daily ranking. That's how the leagues operate, and how people are coming to your live and supporting your live stream. So all of that support, thank you, Sherry B, all of that support matters to your league, okay, and how you grow. So we're going to talk about how to look at that and interpret it, all right? Since I can't see it, let me show you the shortcut to find it. It's going to be under my gift gallery. So you could click this gift gallery if yours is not there. At the very top corner is your league again. You can press that button, that number. It tells you this account isn't the agency account, it's a D League account. So you see it here at the very bottom. It says view the creators league. We're going to click that. It's this screen. So if that box was there, it would have instantly took me to this screen. All right. I keep hearing about agencies. What does that one do for? I am a Creator Network agency owner, so I am an agency. Give me a few minutes. Let me talk about leagues, and then I'll talk about the agency if you're interested in joining. It is a free program to you all because the goal is to help you grow and monetize and understand this app and training and stuff so that you can even earn more. All right. We do strategy conversations. I do one-on-ones. I do weekly meetings. So it's up to you to think about what agency is the right fit for you, but also think about how you're going to grow here on the TikTok app. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate you all. Thank you so much for being here. Hey, Holly Q. Okay, so leaks, real quick. What we see in level metrics, is that only for your live room? What you see in level metrics, is that only for your live room? Where do you see level metrics? I'm not picturing that, Nicole. Are you talking about for here? This is right now. You should be looking at your own information. But what did you mean by that? Level metrics. I'm not sure what you meant. As a viewer, you're seeing something. Level 16. That's you. That's your level. Yeah, that's your level. That's you as a viewer. That blue box, LV16. Yeah, that's your information. I'm looking on it at I got. Thank you so much, DJ. Yeah, so when you click that, that is your information. You're looking at LV16. Information only for this live. No. That blue box follows you to every live. That's your level box for every live you go to. Thank you so much. Appreciate you, Brooke. Appreciate the support. Yeah, so that's yours. Thank you so much for that, Rose friend. Okay, got it. Yep. And it follows you to every box. Now the orange heart me is from my room. That's different. So Nicole, for you, your heart me level is, what didn't show up? Is level 1. So you just joined level 1. So that's for my room. And how you're leveled up in my room. Learn the app. You're fine. Thank you, Courtney. Appreciate you. Okay, so let's go here real quick. So let me explain this. And let's see how much time I got. Okay. So let me explain this. What happens here is that we're going to look at the time. Okay. So we got 5 hours and 40 minutes. 50 minutes before the new day starts. It's a reset. That's the language we use before we are at reset. Reset, I'm in the Eastern time zone, is at midnight. Reset for the Central time zone would be 11 o'clock. Reset for the Mountain time zone here in the U.S. would be at 10 o'clock. Reset for the West Coast folks would be at 9 o'clock. So you're paying attention to reset because this is a daily ranking, a daily timer. So this becomes a 24-hour clock at midnight. The new day starts and you got 23 hours and 59 seconds to do whatever you're going to do. All right. So that's what happens. So you're paying attention to this timer and you want to, yes, I'm new to your room. Second time. Okay. Thank you, Fran. I appreciate you being here. So appreciate you joining me. Let's see. So when it comes to this timer, you're going to pay attention to what's needed along this timeline. Along this timeline, it tells you if you're going to be able to get another fragment. Let me explain fragments. Fragments are these little diamond nuggets here. Think of them as credits. So your goal is to get fragments. You need 3 fragments to get to D3. So what it's telling me is that I need 2 more fragments to complete the D4 series. Okay. 2 more fragments to complete the D4 series. And then I'm going to need an extra fragment to start the D3 series. So it would look like this. It would be D3 with 1 fragment. So in essence, I need 3. All right. So in order to league up to get to the next league, which is D3, I need 3 fragments. How to get fragments is based on the diamonds that are collected in my room over that 24-hour period. And if a fragment, if the diamonds collected are enough to kind of fall in these two positions where I get one fragment at 20%, say it just moved up. I need 161 now. It said one a second ago. Now it says 161. It's moving because this is a ranking. So someone in the D4 league is going live, doing well, and I just moved down the ranking even further. And now I need more diamonds in order to reach this 20% to earn a fragment, or reach this 10% to earn 2 fragments. I need to be in one of these two positions by before midnight. Wherever I stand at midnight at 11:59 is what I will earn. Does that make sense? So it doesn't matter what you're at right now. It matters what you're at 11:59. Does that make sense? Put in the chat, hey, Mrs. Treetop. Put in the chat, yes, if you understood what I just said. And if you don't understand what I just said, say no, and I'll repeat myself. Aria, thank you so much. How to get diamonds. Diamonds come from where? Put in the chat. Where do diamonds come from? Yeah, so at 8:59 for you. Yes, for the PST. Yep. Where do diamonds come from? Let's answer our friend's Aria's question. I'm learning so much. Thank you, Whisper Walk. How do you get diamonds? Gifts. There we go. So diamonds come from gifts that are sent in your live stream. As people are gifting you, you can get diamonds. But from every gift that is sent, whatever coin amount, you get that amount in diamonds. So if somebody sends 1 rose, you get one rose is 1 coin, you get 1 diamond. Somebody send 5 roses equal 5 coins. They have to spend 5 coins to send those 5 roses, you get 5 diamonds. So that's how they come. You said, wow. Okay. So I talked about that earlier on. What about 1,000? So somebody sends a gift, a galaxy, that's 1,000. You get 1,000 diamonds. Okay. So that's how that works. Okay. Gotta go check in tomorrow. Thanks so much for all the information. You're welcome, Nick. Not a problem, friend. So for this, it is based on what time you go live. I want you guys to hear me clearly. And how many days of the week. If you're going live daily, that will factor into this. And then ultimately, what happened in that live? What type of gifting happened in that live? Those are the things you're paying attention to. Number 1 is the gifting. All right. King, thank you so much, God. Let's say you're such an amazing teacher. Thank you so much, friend. Appreciate it, Brooke. So gifting is number 1. If people ain't gifting, you ain't getting no diamonds. That's it. That's all. I can't tell you nothing. If you ain't gifting, you ain't getting diamonds. All right. Is there a certain time I should go live? You got to go live. Start off with a live time that you can commit to. So I always say go live when you can commit to. If you are talking about leagues, you do want to pay attention as you are moving in this app. You're going to pay attention to how your live performs. I go live twice a day, obviously. One live, because I teach twice a day. And so because I'm in a B league, B5 right now, maybe my 10 a.m. live may not do as well as my 4 o'clock. And sometimes my 4 o'clock doesn't do as well as my 10 o'clock. And so the combination is enough for me to be able to sustain that I don't have to go live later most nights. Although last week I messed up. I'll explain that in a second. But most nights I don't have to, because where I'm at B5 is enough to sustain me staying where I'm at. Okay? I'm not doing anything extra. I'm in a room full of a lot of new people. And you're still kind of learning, although I do have some higher level people in the room, but you're still kind of learning and you're pacing yourself. Okay. Thank you so much. Look at the DJ glasses. Thank you. Mrs. Treetop she's not a newbie. She understands. Thank you so much, Mrs. Treetop. She went into my gift gallery. So the gift gallery is this is Reset Monday. So a lot of people will become title gifters. So you see a lot of this happening today. Thank you so much, friend. I appreciate that. Those DJ glasses. And so that happens on Monday. So kind of keep in mind there's some strategy there too when it comes to people coming to your live earlier in the week and supporting, and you might see some movement with your leagues because of that too. So it's a good thing when you have the Monday resets and the gift gallery days that reset. To answer your question, time of day does become a factor, because if you're paying attention to this clock, and you notice, like, this is the agency account. I had went live earlier in the week on this account. I haven't gone live today. So I would want to pay attention to, now I need 161. Later in the day, as the day goes on, it's 5 hours still left, 5.5 hours, 5 hours and 40 minutes still left. I would still want to pay attention to see if I'm definitely going to need more diamonds. I'm going to have more diamonds that I'm going to need in order to get into this area. So because of that, I may want to go live or a little later tonight. If I was going to do it on this account, maybe an hour before reset, or maybe 2 hours before reset. So I would be going live around 10 o'clock maybe. And I will want to make sure I'm connecting with people. I'm talking to my audience. Maybe I'm doing my viewer wishes. I'm talking about my live goal. Maybe I pin some things. And depending on what's needed, it's probably going to be close to like 1,000 diamonds by then that's needed. I may get that and get enough to move up into the 20% and the 10% range so that I can get another fragment or two. Okay, does that make sense? So with fragments, you're collecting fragments, and you're also trying not to drop down and lose fragments. The D League, D5, 4, 3, and 2. You will not lose a fragment. There's zero loss. Okay? You can gain at 20% and at 10%, but you will not lose. D1, C League, and B League, and A League, you will lose. You will, if you don't get enough, you would potentially, there's an area, a percentage that you will lose that fragment. You're not safe. You get into the safe zone, and then you get into the zones where you'll start earning fragments. All right? Let me know if I need to explain that. So do battles help? The answer to that is yes. Battles are designed to help you earn diamonds because of people gifting. So it does help. Keep in mind, the points on the screen are not necessarily the diamonds. Thank you for the swan, Miss Tammy. I appreciate that, friend. So the points on the screen are not necessarily, look at you, level 19. Appreciate you, friend. The points on the screen are not necessarily the points that you're earning. All right? That's not the points that you're earning. I'm sorry, that's not the diamonds you're earning. Those are not diamonds. Those are points. So, because there's strategy with the battles where you could earn 2 times the points, 3 times the points, 5 times the points if power-ups are used. Those are points. Those gifts still equal the same amount of diamonds. They don't give you double the diamonds. Okay? Sorry, how do you get diamonds? I have walked away. From gifting. From the gifting that people send. Any gifts that people send, whatever that coin amount is equal to the diamonds you receive. Okay? Hey, the AM boss. Thank you so much, friend. Appreciate you. What do I want to say? Did I talk about shields? I did not. Shields are also something you want to factor in. That is a good point. Thank you. You're welcome. Shields is also something you want to factor in if you are looking at diamonds, fragments here, and say you have 1 shield. So this account here, so that you guys can see, has 1 shield. So for argument's sake, if I was going to lose a fragment, right now I'm in a safe zone, I'm not going to lose a fragment. But if I got up to D1, I could lose a fragment because I don't go live every day. If I was, my shield would come in and save me. It would support. Okay? So that shield would shield me so that I don't lose a fragment for that day. That's kind of how the Guardian program works. I don't lose it for that day, but I still got to go live the next day and make sure I get enough diamonds so that I can be saved and I don't lose my space. Don't lose my position, rather. Can you tell me again how to check my shield if I'm D or C? Where you put that comment in, click your photo, and then click your, hey Rose Go, then click your gift gallery, and then click your D League at the top. Okay. What happens to the viewer points when you transition to going live? As a viewer, you still have your viewer level. Yep. That's one of those 3 boxes. Your viewer levels don't go away. Those points you collected don't go away. You just are now looking at it from a live host perspective. So my level is level 33. I think that's what you're asking me. Thank you so much. Hey, Coach Diamond, welcome to the room. Let's see. How does that all work? That is confusing. How does all what work? Tell me more. What are you referring to? Spiritual. Which part is confusing? The leagues? Let me know what you meant by that. Thank you, sister. You're welcome. Let me know the shield stuff. Okay, here. Follow me. I'm going to do it for you. I'm going to show you in real time. We're going to look at your league. So do me a favor. Where you put your comment at, the shield stuff, click your photo. Click your photo. I can't see your shield. You're going to have to see your shield. So I'm going to click it for you too. So this is your page. Our friend Spiritual, she's a B3. I'm going to click your B3. So click your B3 also. If you scroll down, I can't scroll down. You see how it's not showing me all your information? Because that's your information. So you could see it. But if you scroll down, you'll see how many shields you have. Tell me how many shields you have. Do you have any shields? Let me know how many shields you have when you do that. 10. Well, look at you. Girl, I'm hating. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. I think he was going to say 10. I thought you were going to say like 2. Well, it makes sense though. Let me be real. You've been going live every day. What day haven't you gone live? Have you not done a day yet? Have we started that process yet? I know there was a day we were talking about that you wouldn't. I think. Sunday night. But you went live in the daytime. So you didn't do two a day. You did 1. I think that's what we talked about. You would at least do 1. Oh yeah, every day. So you've done every day. And every day, you must have gotten enough so that you haven't, enough diamonds that is, so that you have not had to worry about losing a shield. Or using a shield rather. Worry about losing a fragment. I think that's what's happening. I mean, I don't know if you had 12 shields. You did have 12 shields. I don't know if you did, but you said 10. That seems pretty high. So you could have had more. Maybe you have had to use one of those shields. So a shield is designed for if you are at risk of losing. Do they apply automatically? Yes, they apply automatically. You don't have to touch them. TikTok is going to take it. Okay? And do me a favor. I'm going to show you something real quick. Scroll all the way down on that screen. Go back to that screen where you saw where you had 10 shields. Scroll all the way down. I want you to look to see your league history. I think it's there. If not, there's 3 dots in the top right corner. Click that and it'll show your league history. Click that and it actually will tell you if you had to apply a shield at all yet. It's going to tell you that you collected all those shields too, but it will show if you had to use one. So there's a league history. So that'll tell you what's happened. As you've been growing, it's going to show you that you've added, you leveled up, and you've been leveling up. And actually, we probably should talk about B2 soon. I'll explain what I see here. But you've been leveling up. So you've been earning that 3% bonus too, because you've been moving up. Thank you so much. Appreciate you, Musical Trivia Daily. Thank you, friends. If you're new to my room and I haven't said hello, I appreciate you all being here. Thank you so much for joining the live. If you haven't followed me, you can click follow up above. And if you haven't joined my fan club, that's $1. You can click join, and that way you become part of my fan club as well. What is a guardian? How do they help? Did you see leagues first? Did you see your league history? Let me know if you saw the league history. The guardian is a person who paid, thank you so much, you're welcome, educational blend. Thank you so much, friend. The guardian is a person who, from your fan club, you're glitching for me. Am I? I paused. Let me know if I paused. Maybe I paused. I don't know if I'm glitching still. Let me know if I'm glitching. I did pause because I was processing the question. What is enigma? See, y'all asking all the great. I answered these questions about 20 minutes ago. Maybe 30. It might have been an hour ago now because we're almost at 2 hours. Guardian is a fan club member who pays to become a guardian. I think it's a $49.99, $4.99, so 50 coin, 500 coin, 5,000 coin, 5,000 coin. I'm sorry. Sorry, I just saw it in my list. Yep. So 5,000 coin gift. And so they become your guardian. And one of the benefits of them becoming a guardian is you have a lot of shields. So technically you don't need them, but it is a perk for them to become your guardian. For you, perk for you, where they can use a shield that they're going to receive to send it on your behalf if there's a risk of you losing one of your fragments. Okay? So this is you, spiritual. So if you're at risk of losing this fragment and maybe you're going to drop down, you're going to be minus, you're going to be in this space here. I'm going to show this. You're going to be in this space here. They can see that. Got it. Okay. They can see that. And maybe it says that you need, 10,000 diamonds to be able to be saved. They can send that shield instead. And it saves you for that day. Okay? So that's what the shields are for. So for you, if you were to go on vacation, if you were to take some days off, you would stay in your level for at least 10 days. Because you got 10 shields. Theoretically. Maybe even 11 because one of the fragments will get used too. You learn something new every day, they say. Yep. We back. Hey, J Styles. Hey, friends. Hey, Holly Q. Hey, Coach Rhonda. So, thank you so much. You're welcome. So let's break this down since we're showing this. So you have one fragment and you have 2 fragments that you still need to get to complete the B3 series. And you need 1 other fragment to get to B2. So you need a total of 3 fragments. That's what it's saying. To get 3 fragments, let me say this out loud to you. You might get a fragment tonight, depending on what happens in your evening. Are you going live tonight, spiritual? Let me know if you're going live tonight. If you're not going live tonight, then this is probably not an issue or not a concern. Let me know if you're going live tonight. Because like I told you guys earlier, she's been going live on most days, not all days, but she's been going live twice a day. Thank you, Maliki. Appreciate you, friend. Thank you for that. Thank you for that, friend. Let me know if spiritual, you still did you leave? I think she left me. So she might have left. But if she was to go live tonight, we'll just assume that she is. If she was to go live tonight, she's going to collect some more diamonds. She needs 4.6K to get 1 fragment. Okay? Thank you for the cow napping. I think that's the funniest gift. Thank you, friend. So she needs 4.6K diamonds to get to this, to get a fragment. She's in the safe zone. So she's not going to lose that fragment. She's in the safe zone. But if she went live and got 4.6K or more, she could potentially get 1 fragment and maybe even 2 if she got to the 10%. And then she would get her 3 diamonds if she got all the way to the end, because she needs 3 diamonds to get to D2. Okay, so her goal potentially would be to go live, and if she had a live, and she's close to reset when she goes to live. So by the time the day ends for her, it's 8:59. She has to look at that time frame. If she's in this area, any of those areas there, she's going to get a fragment. Okay, and so then potentially she can get up to B2. Depends on how many diamonds she gets by the end of the day. Okay, that's how that works. It's a daily ranking, and depending on what happened earlier in your life, you can go back and look and see if you are going to potentially league up and move up higher to the next league. All right, where do you find that? When you click your photo, Erica, you're going to hit your C5 diamond box, and then it will show that screen for you. Okay, let me know if that was helpful, everybody. Thank you all. Hey, Liberia. Thank you so much, Barbie doll. Let me know if that was helpful. Let me know if you guys have questions about that. Yes. If you don't understand, I will say you want to pay attention to my point of this league stuff. I want to say a couple things for you all. You want to make sure, first of all, you are going live daily. It's a daily ranking. If you miss a day, then you are at risk of dropping down unless you have a shield. Okay? You just heard our friend Spiritual say she has 10. So if she wanted to take a day off, then technically she's going to be fine, because that shield is going to come in and be a saving grace for her so that she doesn't lose her position, her league. Does that make sense? Now, what happens though, if you're not going live daily and you continue to not go live on a regular basis and get enough diamonds in the live that you do, then you're going to continue to drop down. That's where people come back and say, Doc, I'm not moving up, I'm not growing, I'm not getting into the next league. It's because of their live streaming behaviors. What's happening in that live stream? Are they getting enough gifting to collect diamonds? Gifting collects diamonds. That's how you get diamonds. You have to get gifts. And so are they getting enough gifting in their live stream? Are they not going live on a regular basis, only doing 2 or 3 a week? Don't pay attention to leagues. I'm going to tell you not to pay attention. You're going to frustrate yourself. You're going to not necessarily get the traction you're looking for because you're not going live enough. And what's happening in your room is not enough to help you grow. All right? So that's what leagues are all about. It's very much aligned to the diamonds that you're collecting. Let me know if that's helpful for you all. I'm going to talk about the agency real quick, if you guys don't mind. Let me know if there's any other questions, and then I'm going to get off. We've been on for 2 hours and 7 minutes, so I'm going to get off shortly. Let me know if you have any questions as you're coming in. I'm happy to answer questions as well, so I appreciate you guys coming in, supporting the live stream. Thank you. Hey, Michaela. Thank you all for coming in. I appreciate the support. Sir, welcome back to the room. Let me know if there's any other questions. Like I said, I'm going to segue off shortly, depending on if you guys have questions for me. Oh, I missed you. Did you? Victorious, welcome to the room, friend. So I'm going to talk about agency real quick. So I am a Creator Network agency. It's a free program. It's free because of what I talked about briefly earlier was the Scale Live rewards. As you go live, you collect those diamonds we just talked about. TikTok considers you to be a rookie, and the goal is for you to grow. You're trying to grow that you earn more. I told you that this is a business for TikTok. TikTok is very focused on how you guys are building community, bringing people here, connecting with your target audience, and then ultimately growing as a live host and earning as a live host. That's the whole point of the monetization system here. And so when you are winning, TikTok wins. Does that make sense? Like as you're growing and getting diamonds and building community and getting all the things that you're looking for from a monetization perspective, TikTok also wins. Okay? because that the diamonds, TikTok gets a percentage of it. So what I said earlier is per live you can earn 40%. Thank you so much, Michaela. I appreciate it. Hey, friends. Thank you so much, Margot. So as you're earning 40% for all the gifting that happened in your live, TikTok gets 60%. Does that make sense? So the 40% will come from how long you go live. If you go live 25 minutes or more, strictly based on monetization. I don't want you to go live for 25 minutes and that's it. Okay? This is a monetization metric. Because thank you. Oh, look at you, level 21. Congratulations, friend. So monetization metric only. That's the only reason I'm telling you this. 25 minutes or more will get you the highest percentage, which is 38%. So that's the live duration. If you go over 25 minutes or more, you get 38% of whatever you earned. The extra 2% comes from how many new followers you get. If you get 5 new followers or more, you get 2%. Okay? So the 2% plus the 38 is the 40%. That's for every single live. So right now I've gone live for 2 hours and 10 minutes. I'm at 38% for duration. So I already got that in lock. I've got more than 5 new followers. I got that in lock. So I got 2% from that. I got my 38%. I got the 40%. Does that make sense? Put in the chat. Yes, let's get the chat to going. How you doing, Dorita? Hey Star, how you doing? I'm learning how to edit videos. I'm excited. Look at you, friend. Congratulations. Yes, thank you, Mermaid Queen. Appreciate your friend Victorious. Yes. Nicole, yes, yes, yes. Michaela, Goddess, I see you. Yes, it does. J Styles, thank you so much. Good information. Thank you all, friends. So I just want to make sure you guys understand that. So I said monetization purposes only for 25 minutes or more, because there's a different metric for how long you go live. So my newbies in the room, y'all always ask me this question. What's the answer? Put in the chat. My friends who've been here with me before, what's the answer for how long? What's the minimum time you should be going live for a valid go live day? What's the minimum? I'm on my way to 3 videos a day. Look at you. Congratulations. Do you have to go live every day? All right. Look at y'all listening. Nicole, it's 61 minutes. 1 hour, 1 minute. It has to be over 60 minutes. It has to be over an hour. So we say a minimum of 61 has to be over an hour. So a minimum of 61 minutes, that constitutes a valid go live day. So you want to look at your analytics. Remember I told you the house you could click and you can swipe from right to left? You said it was a test. You'd have been mad. You'd have been like, look here, I got that answer wrong. I would have made a multiple choice. I would have put 60 minutes, 61 minutes, 65 minutes. Which one is it? No, I would have put 25 minutes, 25 minutes, 61 or 60. Which one is it? And y'all would have put 60 and 25. I know many of y'all would have. So valid go live day needs to be over 60 minutes. 61 minutes is the minimum I would tell you to do. All right. And so that way you can make sure you get a day of going live. That's important because TikTok, that's one of the core analytics, core metrics that TikTok has out there too. And so you want to make sure you're going live on a daily basis. And so you might sit back and say, hey, I go live every single day. And then TikTok doesn't have you as someone who goes live every single day. And you're like, well, why is that not the case? I do my 30 minutes all the time. That's not a valid go live day. That's not meeting that metric. No, you can't. You know what, Victorious, I get that question every single day. No, when they look at your streams, each stream is individual. So one of those streams has to be 61 minutes or more. You can't break it up to 30 and 30. Yep. You can't break it up to 30 and 31. Nope. So it has to be, one of those streams need to be at least 61 minutes in that day for it to count. Yeah. So that's from an analytics perspective. So I teach that because I want you guys to understand. I teach that also when it comes to being a live host and a career live host. part of TikTok has a couple campaigns out there helping you track your time. There's some campaigns that you guys will see here. Those type of campaigns will help you track how you're performing. And so because of that, TikTok is pretty much wanting you to make sure you're getting credit for those live streams. Many of the campaigns have that. Thank you so much, Goddess. I appreciate that. Level 11 in these TikTok streets. Congratulations, friend. Congratulations, you're leveling up. And so as you're thinking about your live journey, keep that in mind as you're participating in campaigns. I always tell you guys, sign up for the campaigns. If you see something, you're curious about it, and it's legit because it's in the TikTok campaigns area, or you got a system notification about it, sign up for it and see what happens. Okay? Couldn't hurt. Can't hurt at all. Sign up for it. So I say that because many of the campaigns do ask you to track your valid go live days. That's a big one that they're using now. As well as when you think about the career, the Creator Career Program, it's asking you to track it as well. So if you're not going live at least 61 minutes or more, you're not going to get credit for that valid go live day. Okay? Monetization is different from that particular metric. That's where I was going with that. Agency, that's where I was going with this, y'all. I was like, I'm totally off topic. When it comes to the agency, TikTok wants agencies to help creators grow, and they want you to build. So if you're starting here, you should be growing. You should be improving. You should be thinking about ways that you can be a better live host, get more people in your room, connect with your viewers. You're looking at your board. You're thinking about ways that you're connecting with your target audience. You're thinking about your engagement as a live host. All those things are factors, okay? TikTok's pushing me to go live, not going live without knowing what to explain. In terms of your topic, you're saying you don't know what to talk about, or you're saying explain the stuff here. Let me know which one you meant. I'll give some context there. And so as an agency, agencies are now kind of TikTok's team to support you as you're growing. So they're looking at expanding the ecosystem of live hosts, and agencies are there to give you training, monetization strategies, as well as protection if you're at risk of being in violation or banned from the app. All right, so we can submit an inquiry on your behalf. There's some things you got to be careful about what you say and do. And even an agency is not going to be able to keep you from having to sit out for a minute if you are in violation for some of the community guidelines that are not able to be reversed. Okay. Hate speech is one of them that comes to mind. Nudity seems to keep coming up, so you got to make sure that you're not doing anything that's inappropriate in your live stream. So little stuff like that you got to pay attention to. What you had just explained, how to use the app just in general. So Nicole, here's what I tell people. When you come into my room and you start doing some of these or clicking some of these features, doing it as a viewer, then remember what you did. Just kind of jot it down if you need to, or in a repetitive way, go to other rooms and do it too. Because that's all I did. All I did was just remember what I did. And I just explained it to people. Oh, click this. Here's what I did. Oh, this feature, if I recall correctly, is here. Anybody else in the room know where it's at? You know, little stuff like that. You don't have to be an expert in the beginning. But as you do this, you're going to practice, and it becomes a little bit more second nature for you. And you'll see it because you're going to be doing the same things over and over again. Hey, T. I learned to block the sugar daddy request. Yes. So now you know how to block. Now you know how to block folks. See? If somebody tell you how to block, you know how to do it. So yeah, but a lot of that is it. You know, you have little things that you have to learn to do, and you learn how to do it, and now you can tell other people. You said block and mute. Exactly. Exactly. It's like hey, if you need to know how to do it, you could tell them. And y'all see me, people put little comments in here. I need to probably talk about it more, but I quickly block and mute folks that put those inappropriate comments in my chat. It's a must. They take too much of your time. I know. And I don't give them too much energy either. Every now and then I'll say something, but you guys see me just block, mute them, and keep it going and keep my thoughts going. And so At the end of the day, that's what you have to do. My husband is like, what? My husband, he was the funny one because when I first had it happen to me, somebody was in my chat that was being inappropriate or rude, and I told my husband about it. He was like, "Girl," he's like, "the TikTok streets is just like the regular streets. Go ahead and block them and get them out your room." I was like, "That's true." He's like, what you concerned about? Go ahead, go back to your room and keep going live." I was like, "Okay." Don't see them anymore. Completely blocked. They don't come in my notifications. Exactly. Exactly. You do it enough, they go away. That's it. I get the new people now. I don't like the scammy people, and I think it's because I've been talking about monetization and my name has income in it and stuff. But I do believe I get a lot of people who are trying to do the money scam things. I know that's right. I know. Exactly. Like you said, I know that's right. Go on about your business. But yeah, I I don't want to be insensitive about it because I know, hey Moonflower, I know our friend Porch Talk with Pamela. She was getting a flux with people coming to her room, spamming her chat, and doing the whole song spam thing too. And I know as a new person, it's a little unnerving because I remember feeling unnerved by it when it happened to me. But I guess now that I've been doing this long enough and I know I have the control, I'm like, you know what? I'll get through this. This too shall pass. These people coming in and doing the little scammy stuff or spamming my chat or whatever, you keep it moving. Don't let it stop you. People, but I don't know the song. It hasn't. Wait a minute. It hasn't happened. So I don't want it to happen. Right? Don't want it to happen either. But apparently there's a song that's really inappropriate and the lyrics are being played. When the people send the song gift, the lyrics play. And I guess TikTok, I think it's in another language. I don't know. I don't even know the song, but I guess I feel like it's in another language, but I guess the language when the words are said, it sounds like an inappropriate word. So, and people play that song because of the inappropriate word. And so people spammed her chat, spammed her room, and played the song over and over again for like 15 minutes. The plus side is that she got some diamonds from it because it was gifting. That was gifting. But it was just really unnerving. Yeah, it's a mess. I know, coins is coins. I mean, yeah, it's like, oh, okay, all right, listen to this inappropriate song. But exactly, so just hello, friends. Hey, friends. So I think when you mute them and then you can block the person, you can block them from the chat. So just know that this is another block thing because as they send a message, so for example, Rosalind just sent the heart me. If I click her name, her photo, there's 3 dots in the right corner. I can mute and block her. So even though they're sending that gift, you can get them out your room. You can do that. Now the song is still playing. I think you can mute your microphone. I believe that stops people from hearing it. I don't know if that's true or not. I haven't had that happen, but I believe that stops the song from being heard. Sounds like it's good to anticipate or plan for spammers. Yes, yes. You're going to get somebody. Hey, Mrs. K Latte. Hello, Dr. Lisa. Glad to hear you're back. Oh, I'm back. I ain't go nowhere. July, I didn't go twice a day for a few days. That is true. I wasn't here on my regular cadence, but I've been here. TikTok just didn't have me pushing out most of the time. So, thank you so much, Miss K Latte. How you doing, friend? Thank you for that daily heart me, Jasmine. Thank you, friend. Thank you for that heart me. I'm agency here. If y'all interested in agency, I go live twice a day giving value. I do weekly meetings for my creators on Sundays. I do one-on-ones with you. You can schedule them so that we can meet and chat and talk. That's another way to get a hold of me. I do, what else do I do? We have a school community, SKOL, which is a platform where you can join there as well, get resources, information. I have a TikTok strategy guide that I have out there that I want you guys to follow and understand ways to get the algorithm used to you and supporting you based on your target audience and what your topic is. Then also, we have group chats here on TikTok. I'm adding people to it. We're in the midst of our 1 year. We just celebrated 1 year at the beginning of the month, August 1st, technically July 31st. Do you offer private training? I do. I do coaching as well as consultations. My coaching package is a 4-week package and an 8-week package. And then I do one-on-one consultations too. So if you message me, click this arrow, the yellow box with the arrow is Service Plus. If you message me there, you'll see Service Plus where you can do a one-on-one consultation or request that, and I'll send you the information about it. So that's what you want to do. When it comes to 1 year anniversary, thank you so much. Appreciate that. You guys, thank you guys for helping me reach my goals. I appreciate the support. When it comes to the agency, we celebrated 1 year. We're looking to grow. We have a campaign for other people in the agency to refer folks. So if there's anybody in here that came to me because somebody in my agency was talking about me, get their referral code. Don't click my link. Go to them, ask them for their referral code. So that's what I want you guys to do. When it comes to joining the agency, just make sure you're going live. I say go live at least 4 days out the week, 61 minutes to make it a valid go live day, if not more. The more you do it, the more TikTok learns you. You get to grow. You wanna be intentional about showing up. So that's what I would tell you. Her one-on-ones is completely worth it. Thank you, Jasmine. You're so sweet. Lisa's amazing. Thank you, Fred. Rosalind. Yeah, thank you guys. I appreciate the support. Hey, I'm here to help. I'm here to help. I'm hopeful that everybody grows. It does not have to be just those big creators. We all can grow. You said, I second that. Thank you, Luna. We all can grow. You know, it takes time. I don't, say that it doesn't. It does take time. You'll have moments where the algorithm is being your best friend and then it act like it don't know you. You know, TikTok can be your shady friend sometimes. It can be real shady. And then sometimes it's like, oh, we ain't seen each other in a while. Come on, let's hug. Let's be friends again. Absolutely right. And so you just kind of go with it for you said that part. You just go with it. Don't give up. I say whatever your why is, make that the focal. And then learn how the algorithm works. Pay attention to some things that are working and not working for you. So that's what I talk about. I teach it. I try to make sure I'm bringing value and information to you all so that you guys can be successful. So let me know if there's any last minute questions. We are at 7 o'clock. I know there's some people going live. We have more people in the room earlier. So if you are a live host, put your topic, your time, your time zone. Let me pin some of you all. Let me say hello so that you guys can get some visibility. There's some few people in the room now. I'm gonna have to start doing that maybe a little earlier when the room has a lot more people in the room. And so I'm gonna get off shortly. I am gonna get off soon. Hey Neem, thank you so much for being here. But let me know if you're a live host. So let's see who's in the room still. If you want to get a shout out, and that way we can ping you. And then as you guys are going live, make sure you are connecting with your viewers. Also building community that way so that people feel like they're connected to you. Faith in therapy. Michaela, what time? Put your time, friend. Faith in therapy is her topic. Put that in the time and the time zone. Sorry, no problem. How to go live? Very awkward to me. You know what? It takes practice. I don't want you to give up. It takes practice. Wifey nurse, welcome to the room, friend. Just start the process. Start going live. In the beginning, it is awkward. How many lives have you done? 7 a.m. Pacific time. Nice. She does Faith in Therapy. This is Michaela. Faith in Therapy. She is a West Coaster. So definitely come in. She's a great room, y'all. So she gives a lot of good information and gems and just empowerment conversations too. I think that's beautiful. None. Oh, I thought you said it was awkward because you had started it. No, friend. So you've never done one, so you're like, it's awkward. I just knew you had done it. um, what I would tell you is to start it in the beginning. You are talking to yourself, but again, I feel like I'm talking to you because you're on the other side of that screen. So in the beginning, it is awkward. Hey, Whitfield, welcome to the room, friend. Whitfield Shenanigans. Hey, friend. How are you? I ain't seen you in a long time. Um, in the beginning, it is awkward, but it gets better. It gets easier over time. Moonflower, I go knitting during the week and teach on weekends, pop-up times at the moment till kids start school. There we go. So we're gonna pin Moonflower. She is going live too. Um, thank you. You're welcome, friend. Capable, how you doing? Women's health and wellness with focus on perimenopause, gut health, bloating, and much more. 8 p.m. Eastern. Let me pin my friend Capable. Let's see. Others coming in. Hey, friend, how are you? I know been busy. Glad to keep seeing you do your thing. Thank you, friend. Appreciate you coming through. Welcome back. I appreciate that. Um, let me let me know if there's anybody else who's going live. If you want to post that so we can pin you so you can get some visibility, and definitely follow some of these people if you're wanting to get inspiration, insights on going live too. I think it's really helpful to start paying attention to people who are doing what you're doing. I will say there is nobody new. Nobody not doing. If there's somebody on this app that is doing your topic in your niche, who are reaching and talking to your target audience. You are not unique. I've had some people say that to me, like, oh, I can't find anyone who does what I'm doing. That is not true. It's 8 million people going live. TikTok said that. It might even be more now. It's probably upwards of 15 million. So just recognize that there are live hosts out here, people doing it, talking to your audience, your demographic, and you want to connect with them and see what they're doing. Luna, you said I'm Luna, thrifter, reseller, live Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 6:30 a.m. Gratitude and affirmations too. Let me pin that. Okay. So I love that. Courtney, how you doing, friend? You go live at 6:30 Central. I'm new. Been going live for 9 days straight. Today will be day 10. Nice. What's your topic, friend? I'm a wife, a mom, live host. Put that in your chat. I love that. TikTok creator, TikTok shop, positive vibes. Love that. Keep going, friend. Did you? Oh, 6:30 a.m. is Luna. Luna, you put the wrong time. I didn't catch it. 6:30 a.m. is Luna. So Luna's 6:30 a.m. Just so you guys know, she's not p.m. She's a reseller that wakes up in the morning. She has this coffee talk with you first of all, and then she goes through reselling or thrifting tips and strategies, and then she has these affirmations where you are starting your day off positive. Okay. So you definitely want to connect with her. Tasha B, welcome to the room. Eastern time zone, 6:30 a.m. Eastern time zone. That is Luna. So that way you have it, 6:30 a.m. Eastern time zone. All right. And then right now it's just free topics and motivation. Still learning what to talk about. Okay. Okay. Yeah, definitely. You're still learning what to talk about. If I gave you guys, can I do it real quick? If I gave you guys a chat GPT prompt, can I just do it one time? Roslyn, you said I go live every day. Put yes or no in the chat. I'm going to hold you to it. I go live every day, Monday through Sunday, 8 p.m. Central. Positive Vibe always. Also, a paparazzi consultant. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, the jury. Oh, I was thinking paparazzi like the people. Okay, gotcha. Jury. Gotcha. All right. I was thinking like the people who are paparazzi people. I was like, oh, you're a consultant for them. Okay. I love it. Thank you so much, friend. Yes, yes. You said, now you know, I know. They're gonna be like, can you repeat it? I just came in the room. Yes, the jewelry lady got you. All right. um, okay, I'm gonna do this really quick. So uh, listen, and I'm gonna do it quick, but I'm also gonna set it up so you guys hopefully can jot it down and do enough of a quick writing. Okay. All right. So this is a brainstorming prompt, and this is for anybody in the room. If you need to rethink your topic or maybe have some other ideas for future topics, okay, this prompt is a good fundamental prompt, a foundational prompt that you can use. All right. So I don't want you guys to kind of, I'm going to say it and I'll repeat it at least once for you all, but it's a good way to kind of run it through the AI so you can get some ideas for future topics, an outline. You can ask it to do a script. You can ask it to create your boards. You can ask it for other keywords. It's a lot. So this is like the fundamental, the foundational prompt that you want to use, okay? You said nothing, people. I got you. Thriving with MS. I'll do as soon as you're done. Okay, sounds good, friend. Oh, look at you. That's lovely. That's lovely today. Hey, Sandy. Welcome to the room, friend. So everybody, maybe run this through. This could be some homework for you all, even if you are already been going live for a minute. Maybe just run this through and see what happens. All right. So here's what I would tell you. Here's the prompt. It's a brainstorming prompt. So whether it's ChatGPT, Claude, or Gemini, doesn't matter which AI you pick, what you like, and maybe what's already learned you. All right. And so you're gonna put this prompt in here. Here's the prompt flow. Brainstorm 5 examples. I like examples. I say 5. You could do less if you want to, but I say 5. So brainstorm 5 examples of a niche, comma, topics, comma, and keywords to attract my target audience for my TikTok live. Brainstorm 5 examples of a niche, topics, keywords to attract my target audience for my TikTok live. And, okay, so that's the first part. And include for the target audience, the demographics, the psychographics, and the pain points. Pain as in pain points. Okay? Based on me being, and then you're going to list the characteristics about you. So let me repeat that second part real quick. And include for my target audience the demographics, whether it's a wife, mom, stay-at-home moms, retirees, demographics of the audience, the target audience. Demographics, psychographics is how they think and feel, okay? So that's psychology of them, the psychographics of them. And so it'll list different things about them that may be important because you're going to talk to an audience. So you want to make sure you're resonating with them, you're connecting with them, they're resonating with you rather, and you're connecting with them. So demographic, psychographics, and the pain points, the things they're struggling with, the things they're challenged by, because you're going to become their solution. You all come over and critique me. I need it. Yes, I'll try that prompt. Okay. And then based on me being those characteristics, the reason why I say based on me being, that's where you put in the stuff about you. Because again, your target audience is a reflection of you. Your target audience should come in and feel like they are connecting with you. They're getting to know, like, and trust you. They're feeling seen and heard by you. You're connecting with them. You're going to say the things that matter to them. And so you want to put the characteristics about you. Maybe you're a wife, you're a mom, you are a retiree, or you work full time, you're balancing motherhood and your job. Maybe you have a career in a specific industry you want to talk about. Maybe you want to talk about spiritual awareness and guidance and motivation. Maybe you are a positive person and you always want to look at things from an optimistic perspective. Maybe you are a fitness enthusiast. Maybe you crochet and you knit. Maybe you have a topic for your live stream you want to include in that. So you list what you want there. And so the AI is going to look at that and say, okay, well, based on this, here's 5 examples of niche ideas, topics, keywords that would attract your target audience. That's going to be important to them. Oh, and then here's your target audience. Here's that demographic we talked about, the psychographic, as well as those pain points, the things they're struggling with. And so you're going to talk about that stuff. And then your next prompt is going to say, hey, great, I liked example number 3. That was perfect. That's exactly what I want to do. So then you're going to say, write me an outline based on example number 3. Because again, this is running through that AI. Based on example number 3, write me an outline, maybe an intro script, maybe a few board examples to market to have the hook on screen to market my live stream. Oh, also give me the keywords that I want to say at the beginning of my live or put on my board or use for my content and my description for this live topic, for this live session I'm doing. Maybe give me a series that I can cover for the next 2 weeks, for the month of August. And I'm going to go live daily, So that's how you do this. And so you just ask the AI to give you some other examples and other ideas too, okay? But I want more interesting people, only sandwich bread people. Say that again, whisper and walk. I want more interesting people. I only sandwich bread people. Tell me more. What does that mean? If I show my audience what works for me in the pyramid online, will I get a restriction or violation? What do you mean, like products? You're talking about products? Turn on your content disclosure capable. Turn on your content disclosure and your audience control. And be careful about showing products though. I would, but turn on those 2 features. That may be okay. Thanks for the good information. I'll be sending some more new friends your way. Oh, you're so welcome, friend. Let me know if they want to join the agency, and if you're ready to join the agency too. That's where you get more support, even more support, friend. Let me know if you guys have questions. I'm gonna get off. If you guys want to message me, hey Ann's Place, welcome to the room. You want to message me? I do one-on-one consultations. I do coaching. If you want to join the agency, message me agency so I know I'm sending you the agency information. I got a message from you asking me I got an invite into your investment, but you know that wasn't me. I have impersonators. You said quotes you. You know that wasn't me. I know, that's why I'm telling you. Okay. You're so funny, Moonbeam. You said, Moonbeam said, I got a message from you. You knew better. All right. Yes, the impersonators, they out here. They you know what? When TikTok has me in timeout, I don't get any of these comments. When they bring me out of timeouts, I'm like, oh my gosh, I gotta deal with the impersonators, y'all. TikTok was like, she was not available for a couple weeks. So now that I'm back available, I guess I'm gonna get all the impersonators coming out. So I would apologize, but it's not me. So I was like, I don't like it. It is annoying. So just be mindful of, guys. Be sure you're following me. If you want to use the Service Plus to message me, I'll send you a little heart. Just say I'm messaging you to make sure I got the right Dr. Lisa. And so that way you'll know it's always me in the chat and anything else is not me. Okay? So I'm happy to do that as well if you want to message me. As they say, once in doubt, don't. Yes, yeah. So yeah. It said your account was suspended. It was that my account was the impersonator's account was suspended. Yeah, that's why I'm telling you. Yeah, so hopefully they're suspended. TikTok, I'm hopeful that they're catching that stuff. They need to really fix it. That's why I gave you your own name. Did you? You gave me a custom name. Thank you, friend. I want to meet cool and different people. Right now, my followers are all WTO people like me. Oh, You gotta do different engagement. You gotta do different engagement so you can come around and meet different people. Spiritual, you came back. I asked a question. Are you going live again today? Let me know if you're going back live because when I was looking at your league, you have an opportunity to get some more fragments. So I didn't know if you were going live again today. No, it's okay. I just wanted to tell you that you have an impersonator. Same name, same profile pics. Yeah, they take my stuff. I have about 20 impersonators. I'm not bragging about that. I'm really annoyed about it, but I don't know what I can do about it. Unless I just sit down and keep reporting them. But TikTok doesn't do, I mean, they take them away, but they come right back. Thank you so much. Yes, going live 6 p.m. Pacific time. Okay. Yeah, it'll be interesting. You probably will get a fragment today. And so B2 is in the sites for you. Yeah, you'll probably get one fragment, maybe two. And then maybe by the end of the week, you might be at a place to league up. Yeah, so you really could league up this week. Woohoo! Hey, friend, as you grow, though, just saying. I don't want you to be mad at me. You're like, Dr. Lisa, I told you I had all those shields. No, I don't. I'm just saying. But no, you're doing great, and you will continue to do great. So keep it up, friend. How can I pin my TikTok shop to my live stream? You once you add a product in your TikTok shop, you pin it. You pin the product that you have in your shopping cart. Yeah. You all book with Dr. Lisa. You're so sweet. Thank you, friend. Yeah, so I didn't say that earlier. Spiritual and I, we met. She was someone that got the coaching package, and we kind of walked through her setup and stuff too. So we did private lives and walked through all the features and stuff. So I do that type of coaching, so you guys can kind of understand the platform. She said to do the 4 weeks, and it's amazing. Thank you, friend. Thank you. Look at you. Thank you, friends. I appreciate that. Thank you for that. You guys are awesome. I appreciate it. Simply Me, I just went live for almost 2 hours, but I don't know if that helped me at all. I think I gotta go again. You're saying from a fragment perspective? Let's see. I'm gonna look for you, friend. It helped. I mean, you have your top 9%. If you go live again, you might more or less guarantee it. You got 4 hours still left, almost 5 hours. So that's going to drop down. So you might, I mean, you should get a fragment. You should get one. Will you get two? Let me check. I don't think you're going to get two. I think it'll drop down so that it won't give you two. Because you're right at 9%. So you might get, yeah, you should get one of them. It might be right at 20% by the time the night is over. So you'll get one, you won't get two. If you went live again closer to reset, maybe an hour before it resets, you might be more likely to get two, potentially. It depends on what happens in that live. So it just depends on what's happening in your live stream. But yeah. So how many diamonds for a league? How many diamonds for a league? It depends on your league. That's not, let me, so right now you're D5, you got 2 fragments already. You need another one. In order to get another one, you're gonna have to, you didn't go live today. So you're gonna have to go live and make sure that you get enough to get to like 20% so you can get a fragment. So for you, it depends. It's a case-by-case basis. I think that's the right answer. So case-by-case, depending on where you're at and what you did, and if you went live yet, depending on what league you're in currently, all that kind of factors in. So, and then right now we're at less than 4 hours before reset happens. And so that's going to be a factor too. So you got to make sure you do all that within the next 4 hours or so. Thank you, Luna. Thank you for the Dr. Lisa Cares. I appreciate you guys. Just for the record, I got to stay live now for 10 minutes because that's going to put me at 3 hours. But I am getting off in 10 minutes. I am getting off in 10 minutes because I'm not going to go over 3 hours. But now I'm at a point like I looked at the clock. Great question and answers. I looked at the clock. I was like, oh Lord, I got. I was like, it's like 11 minutes technically that I need to stay on. So I was like, oh, okay, I might as well stay. So if you guys are still with me, let me know if there's any last minute questions. We just ran through who was going live tonight. If you haven't followed me, click the follow button at the top here. I have to go live now. Yes, go live. Go live, friends. Get your diamonds up. Yeah, you could get to C5 today. Look at you if you get enough diamonds in your room. That's awesome. You got all the fragments there. We were talking about leagues today. So you're in a good position to potentially league up. Everyone, have a great night. You're welcome, friend. Not a problem. Thank you all for being here. Let me know if there's any other questions. Like I said, I go live twice a day, so I'm going to be back tomorrow at 10 a.m. And then I will 10 a.m. ish. That's what I usually say. A little bit after 10. It's like 10:15 or so. So I'll be back, and then we'll talk all things. I may even repeat this because it seems like this was a popular conversation because everyone's curious about how does this work. Now, what I shared earlier is that it does not work. It does not matter. It's not going to be helpful. It's actually going to be very frustrating if you are not a daily live host. You might be able to take off one day, and whatever you did the day before could potentially help you and carry you through that day you're not going live. But keep that in mind. It's very much focused on you going live every day. And so if you're not going live daily and you're just doing this, as a on occasion type thing, do not pay attention to your leagues. It does not matter. You're not going to grow. You're not going to improve because you're not going live enough. Okay? So that's how it works. Thank you so much, friend. Thank you for like what I see. Appreciate that. So keep that in mind. I just want to say that. I know that's the frustrating part of this, and a lot of people don't necessarily understand that. And then the other factor when it comes to the league is that it does depend on what time of day you go live. So my friend Simply Me, she was going live in the middle of the night. Her live started in the evenings or in the early mornings. And so whatever happened in that live was sustaining her all day. Well, in order to improve and to league up and get the fragments you need to get to the next level, you got to pay attention to that too. Your time of day matters. And so she's going to go live. She did a midday, afternoon live. She may do an evening one so that she can potentially continue to grow and league up. Is there a way to quickly see if a particular person gave a gift? Yes. Let me show you real quick because I'm going to get off soon, so I don't mind messing up my board. I did a screenshot of this the other day. So Sandy, if you click your three dots, when you go live, so that's where you guys see the arrow. I see three dots as a live host. So when you click those three dots, you'll see the option for a live gift, and then you can see gift records. I'm going to show you as part of a green screen where it's located so you can see it in real time. So I'm going to change my screen. So I took my board away. Let me go and find it. So first of all is this screen here. So when I click those three dots, Sandy, you see it right here? It says live gifts. Let me know if you see me, Sandy. You see the live gifts here? Yes. Okay. So that's where the three dots were. When I click those three dots below, right where the arrow is for you guys, it's three dots for me. You're going to click that live gifts. Now, if I click it again, I'm going to click live gifts. Once I click live gifts, this screen pops up. Shows me all the different gifts that are here. But if you notice, right at the top, it says gift record. I want you to click that gift record so you can see all the gifting that happened. When you click that gift record, it shows you who's gifted. It shows you when they gifted, what they gifted, who sent it, and how many they sent. Um, and so if it was the first gift they had, like it was a new person in my room, so all of that is there. All right, that's how you get to it. Okay, and so you want to make sure that you're using that. Just came in. Is this only when you are a live host? Yes. You see that when you're a live host? Yes. Otherwise, you got to look at your analytics to see what gift people sent you. I don't know if it shows you the gift they sent. I think it says that they sent a gift. I don't know if it says which gift. And maybe it says the coin amount. I think that's what it says. It says the coin amount of what they sent, but it doesn't say what it was, if I'm not mistaken. So that's something else that's in there. Sorry about that. So yes. So definitely pay attention to that. Let me know if there's any questions about that. All right, friends. Any last minute questions? Anybody else who wants to promote their live before I get off? I'm going to jump off shortly. Thank you, Moonbeam. I appreciate it, friend. Thank you for that. And I decided to do live daily from 6 to 7:30 or 8. Okay, look at you. Congratulations. I love that. That's awesome. That's awesome. So, sand writing. Okay. So let's see. Anne she does the floral arrangements. She does floral arrangements. Boom, being thank you for all the information. You're welcome. Sandy, where's Sandy at? Sandy, she does the sand writing at 10 a.m. Eastern daily. Sand writing 10 p.m. Eastern daily. And then it says, Sarah, you said brand new live host on tonight at 9 p.m. Is that, what time zone is that, Sarah? And what you're going to be talking about in your live? Thank you so much. Yeah, what are you going to be talking about? You're welcome, man. Central, okay. So Sarah is Central time zone. I'm going to pin her. This is Central. Thank you so much. You're welcome. And then you're welcome. Good evening, Carolyn. How you doing? And you're welcome. Let's see, spiritual. This said tarot readings. Let's see. We got spiritual tarot healing. She is doing tarot readings at 8 a.m. and 6 p.m. Pacific time. Yep. So she is going live shortly. Well, not shortly. It's different time zones. My bad. She'll be going live at 6 though. 6 p.m. Pacific time. I think that is that 9 Eastern? It's 9 Eastern. So yeah, it's not too far off. Thanks for talking about monetizing UGC. Oh, you're welcome. And so, yes, and then so definitely connect with her. She does great readings. And then, and you reposted it. You said you go live. Mine is at 6 p.m. Pacific time. And she says she's creating an artificial floral baskets by engaging with the viewers. Gotcha. That's what she's doing. Sunshine, thank you for that, Rose. Let me know if there's any last minute questions. I want you guys to start claiming your points. Go claim your points up high. Claim your points. TikTok had me frozen for a second. So claim your points. I think my phone's gonna go out shortly, so I gotta charge it. And thank you for that daily heart me. Hey, God bless child. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you all for coming through. Those who are coming through now, I appreciate you guys. We're about to get off. Let me know if there's any last minute questions. Thank you. Thank you. You guys are welcome. And so claim your points. That's part of how you level up in someone's room. So you want people to get their points so that they can, grow over time. Tasha B, thank you for the highlight, friend. So that they're growing over time and they're actively becoming a part of your community. And so you want to see those people keep coming back each time. So that is so important. And let me know if there's any questions about it. I appreciate you all being here. Uh, and I'm going to get off in just a few minutes. So I appreciate the support. If you are looking for me, make sure you're following me. And then I tell people all the time, thank you all for the likes. Okay, do you receive points for every gift? You receive diamonds for every gift, not points. Or you're saying viewer wise, you receive points for every gift. Yes. So from a viewer perspective, when you send something, you get a point for it. Yeah. From a live host perspective, you receive diamonds. Yep. So thank you all for the likes, the comments, the shares, watching my live. I so appreciate all the engagement, the stickers, and all the gifting. I tell you guys all the time, practice makes progress. I don't want you to feel like you can't do this. You can easily go live. This app makes it more or less user friendly as you get to use it and get to know what's here. So don't be intimidated by it. I know there was a creator that was in here earlier saying, you know, it was awkward, but I want you to know that in the beginning it is awkward. You're talking to yourself, you're trying to get other people to connect with you, you want the chat to go, but over time it gets easier, okay? It gets a lot easier. So any mental barriers that you had about this will easily subside, and before you know it, you're going to be so comfortable and relaxed, and people are going to get to know the real you. So that's what you're trying to build, authentic relationships. So go live, connect with people the way you would connect with any of your good friends. All right. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate you all joining. Hit no points for those last gifts. You said hit no points. What does that mean? Hit no points. You didn't get any points for it? Is that what you're saying? You didn't get any points for the last gifts? Let me see something. I'll see what showed up on my end. Do I see? Simply, I see one rose. One rose. You should got 1 point. You know what to check? I got no points. Well, on my end, it shows 1 rose. Let me maybe make sure that I didn't miss all that you did. It says 1 rose a minute ago. I'm just checking. It said another rose 9 minutes ago. 9 minutes ago, a Rosa, I'm sorry. So Rose was just then. Rosa was 1, so that's 2021. And Dr. Lisa here is 1, 2, 3. Roses, 1, 2, 3, 4. So 50, 1, 2, 3, 4, 54. I think 54 is what I see. Oh, and then you did the I like what I sees. So what was the like what was I don't know what like what I sees are worth. I'm not sure what they're worth. Hey Coach B, appreciate you. I'm not sure what they're worth, but sometimes it happens. It doesn't seem to be 1 coin for 1 point. You're saying it doesn't seem to be 1 coin for 1 point for your point deduction all the time. Look at. I didn't see a claim thingy. Are you talking about the Daily Heart Me? The Daily Heart Me, under the fan club, if you maxed out your points for the day, then you won't get them there. And so you're a new fan club member. So you have a max amount of points that you can do for the day. Thank you so much. Where you got points for is under your blue box. Thank you so much. Where Simply Be just leveled up. So you got points under the blue box for those gifts. So I want you to check somewhere else. So check your gift box. At the top, it'll show the points that you got, or check your level. That's what happened. You maxed out for the day because you're a newer live host you're newer to my room, my community. Now that makes sense. Yeah. So you maxed out for the day. So that's why when you click it, you said you didn't see where there's a claim because there's a check box next to it. You'll see a check. Got it. Yeah. So you got points because of the blue box. That's where those points came from. Thank you all. Appreciate you all. Those people got it. Okay. Thank you all for supporting. I appreciate that. I'm going to jump off. I will see you guys tomorrow. Thanks everybody for coming through. Y'all take care. Bye-bye.